That was actually pretty nice. Hold up, let me get everything ready over here. Uh, this goes this goes away. This also goes away. This comes on, and I am back over here. And I think the game music also needs to turn on. So many manual little steps, but it's got to be done. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We are back with Blue Archive after everything. Do I need to be caught up with the main story? We're not doing main story stuff today, and we're gonna be doing Wild Hunt Academy's first official school appearance. I guess technically speaking, if we did if you've seen some previous the Irie band event, I think is the first time we see an actual Wild Hunt student. But other than that, no, this is not main story thing. So yeah, hey Tactician Chance, welcome. How's it going? But I was supposed to be doing this event last week, but instead we did the kind of partial live stream watch along. Next time they do a fest announcement like that, I know to wait or not do it at all, because that stream is freaking long and I wasn't able to stay up enough to do it. The post-mortem, I don't like it. Maybe I shouldn't call it post-mortem, it sounds a little grim. The recap is probably a little bit easier to digest than, like, you know, waiting for the entire thing, though I do get it, watching the reveals as it comes. But I think part of the fun of Fest, other than watching the reveals, is actually being at the place. It just seems like a really nice time to hang out there and see what else is going on. What I don't really quite understand though is why is it like a whole entire 8-hour event, to say the least. It technically is an event. It's like a Tokyo Game Show, except at least with the Tokyo Game Show, you go through around a bunch of different booths, try people's different demos and stuff like that. And I don't know what else happens in the Tokyo Game Show. Do they have awards and stuff? I'm not exactly sure. I just know it's a place for devs to showcase their games, and that's a good time by itself. Meanwhile, the Blue Archive thing, I guess it's more like a actual festival. Probably it's actually more of a festival. And then, of course, everyone who can't be there is mainly there for the announcements at the end of it. But there was a lot of stuff that they did go through at the announcements, so... But, I don't know, I feel like most other devs just have like a live stream that they do the announcements and stuff, but Blue Archive in Japan, YoStar Japan, decided to make a whole entire convention for 2 days, not just 1 day, 2 days. I think the first day is mostly a bunch of merch announcements, right? And then the second day is when the actual game announcements are, so I'm a little confused why it's a 2-day thing. If they had like doujin circles, art circles, actually participate there and sell stuff along with the official stuff, that would have kind of sort of made sense, like a Blue Archive only event. But for most people, it's just the game announcements that they're there for, as well as the official merch. I don't know. I would have to actually go there myself to get it, or maybe get a first-hand reports from someone to actually get it. There's a few cosplayers. There was definitely a few cosplayers, so maybe that's also part of the fun. It is also just interesting to go around. But there wasn't as much there wasn't as many activities or booths that well, I mean, there was the chessed game, there was a parallel race, but those are like short. So what do you do for the rest of the time? Do you just hang out, talk to other senseis? Talk to other senseis? It was 3 days last year. By last year, oh yeah, I'm thinking 2025. It is technically 2026, and I guess technically last fest was January last year. Yeah. Anyway, but we're back. We are going to be doing the first Wild Hunt event. I think the next Wild Hunt event is not going to come like right away. I think it's going to be in a few weeks, and then we do the second Wild Hunt event. And then I think Arya's story will eventually come afterwards. I think that's what's coming up next. Haven't seen a whole lot of the new fest character memorial lobbies and the what do you call this? The cafe interactions yet. I think it's just Rio and Himari that have been released anyway, so it's pretty cute. Pretty cute. Arya's just before the next Wild Hunt event. Oh, okay, so we're gonna get that first, and then the next Wild Hunt. Gotcha. I'm not exactly sure what to expect with the Arya's event when it does come around, though, because who expected another Arya's event at Arya's itself? I didn't. But I guess we'll just wait and see. We'll wait and see where they go, and I think the next major story thing after that is Decagrammaton wrapping up, which will be in a few months. So we should get that also. I have seen a few video screenshot thingies. Also, sorry, Samgap. Welcome, welcome. I forgot to say hi. Really bad about this. The what do you call this? The raid, Decagrammaton raid chibis. Let me grab that video. I haven't actually watched it, but apparently it's like 3 minutes, so it should be. It looks pretty interesting. So we don't get like an entire school to go around this time, but we do get to go around inside the ship, which is good enough, I feel. Let me mute the game in the background so that we can actually see this video. So we have mission control over here, and we have what people call bald Momoi. Bald Momoi because she doesn't have her earphones. No, let's go up. Let's go up. Oh wait, we don't actually get to roam around. It's just little scenes. Okay. Dang, it's still pretty interesting to see everything. So we have tickets over here. I'm guessing these are the raid tickets. We got the lobby with Kay already in a different body. I wish it was fully roamable like the previous school stuff. But it's like little different scenes instead. It's still nice to see though. They have a proper working kitchen and dining room. That's nice. That's always nice. And for some reason there's vending machines here. Not even a fridge. It's a vending machine. It's like Rio or Himari. I think it's Rio's ship. Maybe. No, that's Himari's ship. It's like Himari wants wants to get some money back from everyone by providing snacks on the ship. It's kind of like half and half, more animated scenes, but it's not like Hinos or Seiya. Yeah, it's not. That's a little bit of a letdown. But it's still interesting to go around. Ah, there's Yuzu! I was wondering where you were. You're hiding as usual. Ah, that's cute. That is cute. And we do at least this time see how she's built under her coat, which is as perfect as everyone else. Alright, I think that's basically most of it. I think this is where... what does this say? It's a pod. Pod... ready? Redo? What? Anyways, the pod's for going to the bosses. And they didn't have to, but they allowed you to rotate this darn thing so you could see everywhere. I'm assuming the bosses are in different areas, so that's the reason why they do that. Okay, we stopped that. That was on the playlist. And there we go. JP has only beaten 3 of the bosses, and the lobby changes after every boss. Oh. And they have how long to beat the bosses? 2 weeks, basically? 2 weeks is how long the event lasts. I wonder what happens if they don't beat all the bosses. I'm assuming there's gonna be like a ridiculous amount of HP spread throughout all the bosses just so that the event is actually going to last as long as it can. But only 3 bosses out of supposedly 8, because you can't fight Netzach. Netzach's the entire thing. And then 10 would be Malkuth. I'm assuming Malkuth's gonna be in part 2 of the event. So that's gonna be a whole thing by itself. Looking forward to that when we actually get it though. I'm still trying to decide if I should be moving around that time or not, or maybe I just stay still. May not make a difference to where I go. Naxxon does it if the players don't do it in time. They beat the bosses themselves, or maybe like make them weaker. I don't know. It is a lot. I don't know how much HP it is. What, 13 trillion HP or 130 trillion HP? I don't know what the average whale damage is, but I'm assuming they're the ones who are going to deal most of the damage, or at least the ones who are hardcore raiders, because they're the ones who knows most of the mechanics, and then the regular people just do what they can. I'm one of the regular people. However, I am very proud of myself as far as this total assault goes, because I have actually been able to clear Insane pretty decently. And I think I can do Torment this time around. It's just gonna take a little bit of extra work, and I might need 2 teams for it, but I think I can do Torment. So I want to try to do a Torment run before we get started with the event. So this is a team I've been using. I don't know how well this is going to work in Torment. I think Shiroko Terror is completely unnecessary, and she's probably going to die in the process. But this is what I'm gonna go with. So can't be bothered to micromanage. Neither can I. I mean, Insane's not too bad. Actually, not too bad. But Torment is like twice the HP of Insane, so and I can do Insane in a decent amount of time. So whether or not Team 2 can survive, that's a different story. But Team 1 should be mostly okay. Alright, let me lower down the speed, because otherwise this is gonna be very hectic on my end. Okay, and then we wait a little bit, just so that we can get a combo going. Alright, let's get Rio here. And then let's get Seiya. I tried doing this with New Year Kayoko, and it did not work too well. Kayoko basically got obliterated. Didn't get a chance. Okay. Gotta wait a little bit, gotta wait a little bit. Go. I think Shiroko Terror is gonna die, and that is gonna be really bad. Wait, what happened to, Oh, it's multiple. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Oh, that's a lot worse than I expected. Seiya is gonna die unless I have a healer up front. I wonder if Atsuko should be in this party instead of Shiroko Terror. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. Yeah, this ain't working. I don't think this is working. That is not a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna switch out a little bit. Alright, Seiya, you're gonna stay, but we're gonna have to get rid of Shiroko Terror. Atsuko is going to die. Never mind, that's not a good idea. Maybe Koharu? I don't know what the general setup for this one is. Maybe you just go all out offense, but I feel like we need a little bit of healing, and I don't think I can afford any healing in the back row. Where is Koharu? H-I-J-K? Koharu could possibly be okay. Everything's maxed out. How about your equipment? Your equipment's also good. Increases healing. Okay. Well, let's give this a try. This has been untested. At the very least, I can do insane, but maybe torment's too much for me. I wasn't expecting the multiple beams coming from Paradozilla, though. Maybe I should actually read skills? That's always an issue. Okay. Let's get you ready. And then make sure the shiny Paradozilla has been completely obliterated. Alright. Okay, so far so good. Koharu might have to do a heal. Alright, that saves us a little bit. But now I gotta get this thing running again. Which might slow things down by a lot. Okay, wait, go. Go. And that kind of wastes my skills a little bit. Sugoi. Alright, let's wait. Go. We don't need to heal, but we do need to get this rolling really quick. Okay. Is this gonna be a fine? Oh, I don't know if that's gonna be okay. Giant laser. Oh, how many can I get? Not that many. And then Koharu is only gonna be healing every once in a while. I need to get both you and Natsu. There we go. Yeah, I think those two need to be moved a little bit more before I actually unload. Okay. No multiple targets. And I didn't get enough damage on this to stun. Well, crap. Then we do this whole thing all over again. Oh wait, did Seiya die? Oh crap, Seiya died. Well, this is already a failed raid. I still want to see how far this goes. It's just gonna be a lot slower. A lot slower, and we are not in a good spot. Why did that hit multiple people? That's not good. Okay, you. Go again. We got 50 seconds to do at least 50% damage. Not ideal. Gosh darn it. Come on, Hoshino, we need to keep going, we need to keep going. Speed this up just a little bit. Valiant effort, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Especially since our damage got nerfed by a lot. No! It's not even 50%! Oh, jeez. Alright. Here's the real test. Can Team 2 pick up the pace? Is Team 2 gonna be enough to do this? I highly doubt it. I don't think it's gonna work. Alright, where is the rest of the support here? I don't know if that's gonna work. We need that 50% cost reduction, so that's gonna be there. We need someone who can get rid of debuffs. I really don't know who has that. And then we need a tank for this one. I guess Reza. Wait, what does Mine do? Decreases attack? Guess we can also use regular Hoshino. That might not be the best for this one. I'll try Reza for a lack of a better option. And then how about Ibuki? Ibuki can actually do this. She's just gonna be there for support. Nothing else. Confusion, no. We do need a healer somewhere. What about, well, not Shiroko Terra, but not Shiroko, but cost reduction, because why not? Yeah, if I put Atsuko in here, Atsuko's gonna die. Is there a frontline healer I am unaware of? Mari. Mari for single target heal? Probably it's better than nothing. Oh wait, does Mari have a cost reduction too? Decreases EX cost of allies other than user by 1, accumulating 3 per fan service. Oh, she has a little bit. Part of me was also thinking, what if I use purple students? Would purple students work here also? But then again, my purple students have not been leveled up very well, so I don't know how well that's going to go. Though I could maybe, potentially, use Hanako as a tank. Not the best idea, but... it's the one I got. Hey Troll Jinx, welcome. We're trying to do the... what's that thing called? Torment version of this boss. I don't know how well that's gonna go. It's probably not gonna go well at all. We'll just have to check. Yukari does what? Invocations, crit damage. But this is mainly for single target. Oh no, her thing is AoE. We'll try this. We'll try this. We'll do Fuka, and then Ibuki, and then Hoshino, and hope for the best for Team 2. Alright, I just want to see how far this team goes, and if it's a total flop, then that's okay. At least I found out it was a total flop. Just need to, first things first, buff everyone. Cute Ibuki, very cute. And then... we need to wait for that thing to come over here. Or I guess I should have shot you on the other side. That would have worked too. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Still have no idea to build a proper team? Don't worry about it. I also don't know how to build a proper team. We are... basically winging it every single time we do this. Okay, who can I not heal over there? Oh, that's Mari on the... oh, Mari's gonna die. Mari is absolutely gonna die. I think we may not be able to heal anyone. Well, just copy other people's teams, fair enough. That's easier than making your own. I just like to make things extra hard for myself. And I guess we just go all out. The thing about this fight is that you need AoEs. Lots and lots of AoEs. Otherwise, you are not going to survive. Okay. Alright, go ahead and buff, go ahead and get this over here. And then we need to get these 2 chickens. Maybe one of them. Like right there. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of damage that was in the other team. And Ibuki's dead! No, Ibuki's dead! I might need 3 teams for this one. I don't know if I can get 3 teams for this one. Fuka, where's my buffs? Alright, I think I can at least do this much. Hello, Manus Awesome. How's it going? We are not doing so good right now. I am trying my best with Team 2 over here. Team 2 is actually doing not so terrible. Not as bad as I thought it would do. But it's far from perfect. We could possibly get a team 3. We're not doing tournament runs for the whole stream, just this first part. I don't know what the average tournament run looks like, but hopefully this is not the average tournament run. Oh, we have no heals, so we are absolutely going to die. I think we can do this with a third team. I can do this with a third team, but do I have any more that I can throw at this for a third team is the question. I am highly doubtful. But the fact that team number 2 was able to do 10 million damage is decent. Not great, but decent. Do I have anything here that I can use? I guess we have Hinata, who is the one that most people use. But we don't have any tanks that can survive that attack. Because Natsu's gone. And I don't have any more assistants, so that's not great. We're gonna grab Iroha. I guess I'll also grab Shigure. Just for the heal. Where is Shigure? There she is. And I don't know what else to do over here. I guess I could like have multiple DPSs, but I think we're gonna need a tank. How about an actual tank that can defend against this? I'm gonna put my hopes on Reisa. We're gonna put our hopes in Reisa, and then we're gonna try to get some more damage here. This is my first Torment run that I'm really close to even getting anything. Oh, that's the reason why Shiroko Terror melted. She has special armor. That makes too much sense. Hey, Multi, welcome. We are not doing so well. But I'm gonna try anyway. I guess I can... do we have any other supports we can use? I guess... Any supports? What happened is our third Torment team, and they're trying to clean up for the first 2 Torment teams. That's what's happening right now. And I'm not sure who to put in here that might survive. I'm gonna put Kikyo just because why not? We have no buffs. We have a debuff. So we put Kikyo there. I'm gonna have Shigure. Nope, that's fine. We'll put Hinata here, and then we'll put you here, and then we'll hope for the best. Let's go. Let's go. It might take 4 teams. I think the last time I saw someone do Torment a long time ago, it took 20 teams. You can do Torment with 1 team? I did not do that. Okay, maybe I can, like, reduce your defense first. That just goes to show that the power scaling of this game has been borked for a while. Oh no, we gotta save our superstar. Superstar has died. Well, I don't think this team is going to survive. You think you're gonna get to the point you might start throwing yellow units at it? I don't know if that's gonna be a good idea. Yeah, I think I might have to fold. This is unsalvageable. This team is too slow, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, we're still alive, so we're gonna keep fighting for a little bit longer, I guess. But that is pathetic damage, holy crap. Iroha literally tanking. I guess that's one way to use her. Oh jeez, the Parados are doing too much damage. Nope. that ain't working. I forfeit. This ain't gonna work out. At least give me one win. I'm gonna go down to Insane. Insane I know I can do. Yeah, this is as far as I can get for Torment. Yeah, so we are gonna go back to Insane. And we'll just do this. Gold is always better, I suppose. We are gonna put Ibuki in that spot. Because we really don't need a heal, but I need damage and Kayoko's gonna melt. So Ibuki, where are you? Did I pass you already? We're gonna put you there. And then we're gonna put Ibuki here. Oh wait, no, I think she might overlap with Rio. Let me double check. Oh yeah, she's gonna overlap with Rio because Rio also has a an attack buff. Whoops, that's not gonna work. Who's the fourth person for this normally? I mean, I guess technically I can use Kayoko, but she's gonna melt. I've done this with Shiroko Terror. But the thing with Shiroko Terror is she can survive this. Kayoko doesn't usually. We'll just use her here. Kagome? What's Kagome? Yeah, there's like the thing with Blue Archive raids, Total Assaults, you need like specific characters to get things working. You can make do for lower levels, but for higher ones, there's a reason why meta exists. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay, come over. Can I get a little closer? Ah crap, I forgot to use this. Forgot to use Kisaki for the buff. Okay. Buff. Buff again. There's too much setup. Okay, we're just gonna wait. We're just going to wait. I'm done waiting. Let's see, where does the chicken want to go? Oh, that's decent grouping, decent grouping. I kind of screwed my rotation up here just a little bit. Alright, get back up there, Hoshino. Right, there. Shoot. Oh, that worked too perfectly. This I can do. I can do this. But Torment was a little bit too much for me, so... yeah. Best record. And that's all I got for that. Alright. Well, I think we need to start with the event. Insane has become the new extreme for veteran casual players. Casual? I'm casual, so what does that make me? Wait, what? Does it actually show who people use though? Let me see. I don't think it shows what people use here. So I'm just kind of guessing for the most part. Anyway, so enough for today's warm-up. Today we are going to be doing the event that I was supposed to be doing last week. And I think this is our introduction to Wild Hunt Academy as a whole. So haven't seen anything about this, so this should be interesting. Casuals, anything past hard. Since before I used to only beat extreme easily, but now I can be insane easily with the level cap increase and stuff. I think for me it's partly team comp and partly skill levels and also partly equipment. Though I don't know how much that makes at the end of the day. But it's nice knowing I can do some of the more basic raids on insane compared to before. But yeah, there's the art school. The art school that somehow has an occult club. I guess it makes sense. But I'm really curious what an occult club is doing in an art school because we don't really technically have like a magic school or anything. Home of Fine Art. Very small district. Prophecy. She really does like that witch hat though. Now, the time has come. And so have I. The power of the Arcana shall guide us into shaping a new future. Now let's begin. Before the curse brings upon a calamitous end. Got the magic circles, we got the witch's cauldron, we got all the alchemy ingredients. Yeah, we got Wild Hunt teasers for a long time, and then we first saw our Wild Hunt student in our Iris event, the band event. And now we finally have Wild Hunt itself. The only other school we're missing that has been introduced before is Odyssey. Odyssey, the boat school, the maritime school, if you want to be very technical about it. Like, technically we saw the Odyssey bunny girls, but we haven't seen any students from, like, actual students from Odyssey. So, still not sure what Odyssey is about except for gambling. I do find it funny that the Wild Hunt's logo, the Wild Hunt logo, is basically just a bunch of students like going hurrah or something. Let me see. Let me get yeah, I'm talking about the casino for Odyssey. Where is the Wild Hunt logo? Wild Hunt Art Academy. Why is it an art academy to begin with? Oh, I can't get the logo here. It's very small. It's a very small thing. Wild Hunt Academy logo. It's basically this. It is, I'm assuming this is like knights and stuff and horses actually going a wild hunt. But I don't exactly know where Wild Hunt comes from. Like the lore of a Wild Hunt. Is that like Celtic stuff? If it is Celtic stuff, that kind of makes sense why there might be a little bit of a cult club here, but it doesn't make sense otherwise. Or maybe it does. I don't know. I'm speaking words I do not understand. Oh, so you were summoned by the call of destiny. Who are you talking to? Soon the protection of the stars shall carve hope, and the dawning sun shall chase away the impurities. The chariot of victory will charge through despair, and that mighty power shall take down the ominous tower. We're rhyming now. And bring upon the brilliant dawn. Oh. Did magic actually occur? Oh, this reading. There's no mistaking it. This prophecy predicts everyone's dearest wishes coming true. Nyuhuhu. How do you say that? The day my artistic sense explodes is nearly upon us. That is a weird laugh. Using magic to draw art. So it's not AI art, it's magic arts. Is it the same thing? It's kind of funny that there's a broom up here and a fan. It's like it's not really out of place, but it's just like a random thing just dropped in there. Now I have nothing to fear, no matter what the future brings. Let's begin. This brilliant first step will be engraved in all history. That's it? Oh! That is a fancy intro. Fancy intro compared to all the other ones. I know, I like cards. And probably the freakiest student in all of Wild Hunt Academy from just looks alone. I know Urimakuro likes them. I don't disagree. Point staff explosion. Haruka clone, except she knows what she is, I think, and fully embraces the occult, so it's a little bit different. A restful, peaceful plaza, not for long, sensei. This sounds familiar. Haven't we heard this before in the band event? A certain metal, a certain death metal student. Incredible! Such a performance from a student? This death metal, it screams to my soul. Student? Death metal? Who could it be? Hey, peace in Kavotos exists, you know. It's just that explosions are just a regular Tuesday. But it still exists. Oh right, the performer must be. Does she actually have her makeup on? Or is she in regular school uniform? Oh, she's regular today. Thank you, everyone. My name is Shina Sumugi, and I come from Wonderland. Oh, Wonderland is her band name. Oh. While you all know that it's but a fairy tale, I'd like to emphasize that that feeling is all that matters. It's all about the vibes. Such as art. It is Sumugi! We saw you in one event and somehow we still remember you. Sasuga-sensei. What an unexpected and fateful reunion. However, a friend told me I'd meet someone special soon. I'm sorry to have doubted her. I see now that the red thread of fate is decidedly non-fiction. Since we've met again, perhaps we should talk for a while. I think I've busked enough for now. Sure! Did you get any good tips, or were people just like, you know, around you, cheering? I've seen a few buskers before. And I'm always scared to just like watch because I feel like I'm gonna get extorted for money. But it's like a feeling, you know, sure, it may not be obligated. Like an obligation to toss money after a performance, but it feels like you're obligated, especially if they do at least a half decent performance. So it's a kind of hunting British do to with hounds to catch foxes. Oh, is that what a wild hunt is? It could have been just yesterday for that band event, possibly, yeah. Then let's go. To Wonderland. By Wonderland, do you mean... What exactly is Wonderland? The Forest Park? The Death Metal Auditorium? Are you talking about the Death Metal Auditorium? I believe it'll be more interesting if we keep it a surprise. Now this way, I'm sure it'll be an unforgettable experience. Wonderland looks like a cafe. You know what? That's believable. Now, what do you think? How does it feel to come to Wonderland with me? Isn't this just an ordinary dessert cafe? Sensei, wonder derives from something unexpected, unfamiliar, and intriguing. This is the first time the two of us have been to this cafe. Surely that's something out of the ordinary and novel. I suppose so. It would be a shame if a student and a teacher's relationship were so tied up in awkwardness. So how about it? Let's familiarize that word is hard. Familiarize ourselves by making a story together. As in get to know each other? Okay, you are our first Wild Hunt student that we have run across, and I feel like you've always talked like this, but now it sounds even weirder. Because it is so fancy. You make it sound like I asked you on a date. Is that not what this is? I won't completely deny it. Something of that emotion. She'd like to pause and come in with the word drop. Is all that matters. That being said, I have a question. Did you enjoy my last performance? I mean that performance. It was surprising, yes. Sensei? Well, well, it was fun. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm sorry I couldn't invite you to the after party. The other members are a bit shy. Really, after all of that? I guess it must be the paint on the faces that give them confidence. I would like to introduce you all someday if we get the chance. Why did your mic cut out? I think it might have been because I went too high. I don't know how to prevent that. Actually, do I know how to prevent that? Did I properly set up the compressor? I don't know why. I think it just went too high. And like, poof! They're all Wild Hunt band members? No, my bandmates come from other schools. Oh. I see. That's interesting. You see, Wild Hunt doesn't even have a band club. Strange, isn't it? No one to jam with, even though we're the Art Academy. Art Academy, yet no band club, yet also has an occult club. How does that work? In fact, we don't have any official clubs at Wild Hunt. Really? I suppose they believe that almost everyone gets their creative energy out through their specialized majors. It's generally fulfilling. What a free-spirited school. Then there are students like me who require official permission to pursue outside activities. It might seem strict, but I suppose there are unofficial channels. Perhaps there, students with similar interests could share them in secret. There's so much I want to say, but we don't have the time. To put it simply, I think of Wild Hunt as a wonderland of hopes and dreams. Wonderland of hopes and dreams. At Wild Hunt, you are free to embrace your dreams and pursue them, as long as you're determined. Yes, if you have a lot of questions, we might as well jump in. Sensei, from now on, I will be your rabbit. Rabbit. We already have rabbits. They are in the DU, technically. I guess they're also technically the Rabbit Squad. I don't know. The Rabbit Squad doesn't really have their own books. They use the Valkyrie books, if I'm not mistaken. But We already have rabbits. Just get us an Alice. We already have an Alice. The Alice is in a game department, so it's a little bit different. We have a pet Miyu at home. Yeah, she does have a collar, which we did not ask her to do, by the way. That is her own thing, apparently. What do you mean by rabbit? Like the rabbit that led a girl to Wonderland. I shall lead you to Wild Hunt. Okay, so you will be our March hare. I got you. I'm not a literal rabbit, but creating that kind of... She's gonna come in again. Emotion? Atmosphere. It's all that matters. There's gonna be a thing with her, isn't it? And it's been the third time. Good. Then let's explore Wild Hunt and share plenty of stories. I'd like to introduce you to my friends in my dorm. I know they're looking forward to meeting you. Ooh, Samuki's friends! I'd love to meet them. We've never been to Wild Hunt Academy before. This will be a first. Then it's decided. I still need to finish a few things, so let's meet up in a bit and explore the academy properly. Since I am your rabbit, I'll wear a bunny girl costume. Maybe that might be bad for the public. You know, Sensei with a bunny girl? I don't remember how that went over with CNC. And Toki. That is not necessary. Really? Such a shame. Bunny girls and guitars are so meaningful in music history. Oh, I see you've watched Haruhi. Nice. The classics... Oh, geez. Did I just call it a classic? I mean, technically, Haruhi has been around for a very long time already. What, since 2008 or something? Holy crap, has it been that long? Oh, I don't want to think about it anymore. I wanted to show you. Not this time. Please keep it normal. Not this time. Then I'll save that as a special treat for next time. Sumugi bunny alt in the future with a guitar. Right. Now then, shall we order? What a menu. Wow, Sensei, look at this description. A demonic dessert medley that will make your head spin with just a bite. And the very berry cake here challenges my perceptions with just a glance. The berries are stacked higher than the cake? The fact that the berries look like eyeballs is also quite charming. I wonder who made that. Come to think of it, there is a senior in my dorm who would love these garnishes. There's also one who always wears a witch hat. Such a fetching style. Yep, I have seen at least one of them. You'll meet them all soon. Sounds unique. Seems like an interesting group. Though I hadn't realized it in the moment. Or at the moment. Our story together had already begun. We have... What is her name again? Eri? Witch Hat Girl, Kanoe over here. I'm not so sure who this one is. But the only thing I can really tell from her is she's got twin tails and we have hearts in her halo. Not just one, but 3 hearts. I think that's a record. Hey GNG, welcome. Alright. Wild Hunt inspection point. Wait, there's an inspection point to getting to Wild Hunt? I was on the way to Wild Hunt Academy with Sumugi. Well, we are really making a journey out of this. It's a long underground tunnel, like a rabbit hole. Maybe I should have worn my bunny girl costume after all. Huh, I'm kidding. I do know that there's a time and place. So, if things line up just right, maybe you will? It could go anyway, who knows. Let's continue. I can hardly wait for you to meet everyone. Alright, and this is our stop. Follow me, it's only a little further. I want to stop by the ramen shop before the... Or is it after? I guess after the turnstiles. Huh? Is this... This is Wild Hunt Academy, which apparently might be Italian themed. Prefectural Council member, Prefectural Council. You will submit a brief inspection, to a brief inspection. We ask for your peaceful cooperation. Okay, I think we need to, speaking of inspection, I don't think I've seen the mobs before. We got the little capelet, and a very particular way of carrying the guns. At first I thought Wild Hunt Academy would be French or something, but the cape reminds me a little bit of Italy for some reason. But I think when I was going through these stages, there were a bunch of Italian names also. So is this Italy? I guess Italy. Which one's more well known for art? France or Italy? I feel like it's the Italians who had most of the artists. There are some French people, but we don't give them that credit because Frenchies don't need to get their egos inflated any more than it already is. Inspection. Our academy is a bit sensitive about outside contraband. Contraband? What kind of contraband? Don't worry, I'm certain you'll do fine. What contraband? Yes, looks good. You may proceed. Then shall we get going? Is Wild Hunt always this strict? There's a saying, art is an explosion. We had an incident where a student made that a reality. Okay. Another student once pushed the limits with an experimental loudspeaker. It shattered several windows. Okay. I see why you need inspections. They sound very passionate though. France has some good artists, but most major ones are Italians. Just... Was that a Naruto incident? I have no idea, honestly. I haven't watched Naruto past the Chunin arc. Art is an explosion after all. Then shall we keep going? Not long after. We're here. Now, for a proper introduction, welcome to the home of artistic endeavors. Fancy! They even have a harp in the middle of the plaza. Oh, wait. How do they not have a band of any sort that I know of? Yet they have musical instruments as statues all around the place. We got a violin, we got a French horn. There was a harp back there, and for some reason we have an owl. What is this music? That is a good question. Speaking of music, I think I need to bump the music up a little bit. Oh, there's no option here. Wild Hunt Academy. Wow, it's breathtaking. Definitely looks a lot different from all the other schools so far. A lot more red bricks compared to Trinity. But I feel like it, I mean, I guess the white trim makes it a different vibe from Gehenna. It's pretty neat. And we have easels in the courtyard because people do bead painting in the courtyard. It's an academy of artists constructed by artists for the advancement of artists. It's not as big as the main trio, but our history rivals Trinity or Gehenna's. Students live in strictly managed dorms where we cultivate our skills all night and day. Do you also have riots like the other schools? Or just incidents based on artistic endeavors? It sounds like a fight is happening nearby. Oh, there is a fight. What? Get with the times! Are you saying my view on art is outdated? I never said that. Maybe you should schedule an ear cleaning and get back to me. In that case, come at me, ignoramus. Of course, the one school where artists get offended very easily. And they will call each other ignoramuses and have gunfights. Another Tuesday at Wild Hand Academy. Sometimes we have intellectual debates over art theory. I don't think that was intellectual. That looks a little bit more physical. They are literally shooting each other though? You call that intellectual? Art is about struggle and conquest after all. Then, shall we keep going? My dorm is right up here. Sensei to this Kivotos. This is the daily life of an artist. It's no longer the starving artist. It's more like the arguing, shooting artist. How do they resolve the issues if they have arguments like this every single day? At least they don't have terrorists, I guess, compared to the other schools. Now our room is at the end of this hallway. A very fancy hallway too. You got paintings on one side, you got mini statues on the other side. Samugi's room. I think this is the second student's room that we get to visit that I know of. The other one was Hina, and then we have this. Will it be like a pleasant fairy tale? Will it be as intense as death metal? I think the death metal might be her hobby, and she has to share the dorm with the dorm with other people, so maybe it might be a fairy tale. I suppose you have to see for yourself, no spoilers. Our room is dormitory 4, unit 404. 404? As in squad 404? No, wait, they don't have squads here. It's just a unit. Some say it's ominous because 4 sounds similar to the word meaning death in other languages. I personally find the symmetry very satisfying. Hey Gabriego, welcome. Yeah, we are now in the dorms. We all need to die. Wait, Sensei, why are you... What's going on with this we all need to die thing? What's going on here? Oh, you were inspired by my lyrics? I wouldn't take the number literally. I'm almost certain we're all alive. Just think of it as subversive social commentary. That is such an artist thing to do. I almost buy into it this time. Normally I find it pretentious, but in this case, I almost buy into it. Anyway, since a number makes people uncomfortable, my roommates and I've given it a nickname. Here we are. Let's go. Oh, this is the same background that we saw earlier with the witch girl. Here, welcome to our humble dorm. It's cozy, isn't it? Oh, something feels mystical about it. Nothing like Wonderland, nothing like death metal. Guys, would you want a room like this, or would you have the room with a different vibe? I feel like I kind of like this room. I feel like the cauldron, though, needs to be a little bit bigger. It's small for a cauldron. At least it's smaller than the cauldrons I'm used to seeing. At least in the Atelier series. In the Atelier series, a cauldron would be like at least 5 times bigger than this over here. It's a very small practice cauldron. Chairs would be really uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, wood chairs are always uncomfortable. Like, I remember the wood chairs back in my old home, like, they're not the comfiest. That's why we put cushions on them. And that's why we don't... Do we still make chairs like these? I think we still make chairs like these. I guess they do look fancier. But we put cushions on these so they're not so hard on the butkus. I do like their logo though. It looks like a proper school logo compared to all the other ones. The other ones just feel like, you know, actual game design logos. You're finally here. The one drawn by the magic of Arcana. It should be the Arcana, but oh well. also feel the pull of fate. Ah, come on, it's a first meeting. Can you all be normal for once? But the card said a greeting of Gravitas was ideal. Aries readings are very accurate. I'm sorry. Let me apologize on their behalf. They can't help but be freaks. The one normal person? I guess Sumugi's not normal. Whoever this is, I don't know her name yet. Is the most normal? I'll introduce you to my roommates. This is the eldest, Kanoe. Oh, she's the third year. And also has one of the oldest guns in the game. Ye oldie blunderbuss. Look at the style of the blunderbuss. Look at the accents that have been made on this blunderbuss to match her. Is this a choker or is this painted on? I'm not entirely sure. It looks painted on, but I do see it has maybe something like a zipper. So maybe maybe it is a choker. Though I have seen many art and things where she does seem to like getting choked. I mean, choker, you know? I feel like that's a thing that people with chokers like. They like getting choked. Hex Maniac? I guess she's like a younger Hex Maniac, sure. Corin? Who's Corin? Sensei getting bullied by schoolgirl. It is an interesting choice that she went for the blunderbuss, but I think this is more of an artistic choice. You know? This is mainly for art and nothing more. I heard much from Mugi. Nice to meet you. Oh, they actually have a cat. And a crow? You have interesting pets. I'm surprised that the dorm allows you to have pets like these. When do they get here? They're not mine. They usually leave on their own, so I try not to bother them. I see. Now, next is Eri from my grade. So a second year. Sensei, do you believe in magic? I like her hat. I like her hat a lot. If you consider several overwhelming surprises to be magic, sure. I'm actually surprised that there's no magic in Kivotos. We have things that border on being magic, like Hina's laser beams that come out of her gun. But actual magic that we know of, that people regularly use, I don't know about that. Just the hat? There's a lot of things I like about her. I like the hat. I like the, what do you call this? A side braid? I like that you can almost peek into her uniform, but you can't really see anything but darkness. I like not the Hogwarts coat. We shouldn't call it that. I like the magician's coat. It suits her very well. She really likes the witch vibe. And also, very stylish halo that seems to be off on the side compared to every other halo that seems to, you know, usually be directly above. I can only assume that the halo, you know, just kind of spawned like this on its own so that it would not get covered up by the hat. That's really how I feel about that. They don't have those in Little Witch. Yeah, Halo's good. Love how her Halo looks like a hat decoration. Yeah, is it still canon that it's only Sensei who can see the shapes of the Halos properly? Because otherwise, I guess even with a regular Halo that other students might be able to see, this is still fine. It looks fancy. The Halo moves because of the hat. I guess we would have to see her without the hat to confirm or deny that one. So, as I thought, I knew you were one of us, Sensei. The real Eri is a witch hat. The girl's just an extension. You know what that is? Yeah, that is interesting. Without a hat? How lewd. The hat stays on, yes. The hat always stays on. No, more than a teacher. You are a master. I feel an indescribable magical attraction in the room, Sensei. Master? I'm a master now? Of what? I'm a master of what? You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Where was Wild Hunt Academy during Volume F? Did they just look at the red sky and think, ooh, nice red sky, and I need to make an art piece about this? And this is the youngest, Rena. Oh! Rena looks pretty cute. I have seen this before, but I didn't know what her name was. I like her color scheme. Black and yellow. I would say it's like a bumblebee color, but she doesn't use it in a bumblebee fashion. She's got a nice cute little bag here. Who does she remind me of though? I'm trying to figure out who she reminds me of. She's like a little bit of mix of maybe Koharu and maybe who is it? No, I'm not thinking Serika. Ass Club. Who am I thinking of? Yoshimi, thank you. I keep on forgetting her name. She reminds me a little bit of Yoshimi in this context. I don't know why. I don't think Yoshimi has twin tails, does she? I think she... Pretty sure her Yoshimi. Do you have twin tails? She does have twin tails. Never mind, that's probably why. Same demeanor, not quite the same twin tails, but it's mostly the vibe. She is Yoshimi 3. Wait, who's Yoshimi number 2? I'm unaware of a Yoshimi number 2. I thought she was Yoshimi number 2. Yellow in her hair makes me think of an Uma. Does she seem like an Uma? I don't know of an Uma that has like hair like this. The Uma hairs, for the most part, tend to be fairly realistic. But yeah, at least it's nice that we have a somewhat normal student here. She's like the straight person, the Tsukomi in this comedy quadrio. Sensei, it's not too late. Run for your life. They're holding me here, but you still have a chance. You're being held? Is she an art student? Not art student. That's a stupid question. Is she an actress? Is she a drama student? She's joking. As you can see, she's perfectly free and quite spirited. Lastly, I'm Shina Sumugi. I'm the Snow White of this cottage, living among such adorable people. I thought you were the rabbit. I can be whatever I put my mind to. It is like that in art, where your dramatic pause. Persona is all that matters. Ah, I see you vibe very well with this group. See, they're all weird. They can't be normal for a second. What does normal even mean in Wild Hunt? Yeah, admit it. You like spending time with us. Who would like this? You better watch out. One day, I'm going to prove to the world that you're all cultists. Are you not part of this occult club, though? Is this not the occult club? Cultist, what is she talking about? As I said, Wild Hunt doesn't support official club activities. But everyone needs hobbies other than one's major. The desire for creation is infinite. Yes, that's why I worked with my roommates and formed an unofficial club. We are a society of talented girls who investigate the philosophical and aesthetic ways in which the occult has shaped the history of art. Which is actually a thing. We're the Occult Investigation Society, or Occult Society for short. It's all very intellectual. She looks so proud. So that's why this room is like this. With that said, let's introduce ourselves again. Come on, girls. My name is Shirao Eri. My major is painting. I would have not guessed, actually. I thought your major would be like tarot cards or something. I'm the founding president of the Occult Society and the last magician of this era, investigating the existence of magic. Shina Samugi, as you know, I'm an applied music major and vice president of the society. Oh, it does change. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't think we've had this, no, we've had this before. But they intentionally didn't give them the club name until now. I joined because I want to know if I can summon a demon with the power of death metal. I'm sure there has been a death metal band that also thought the same thing. I would not doubt it. You may call me Itagaki Kanoe. My major is a secret. Watch it be like sculpting or something. If there's anything you don't know, you can ask me, because I know all. Whatever it may be. Meow. Meow. I can't do crow sounds. Crow sounds are out of my talent pool. She's a witch. See? You see what I mean? You gotta run from these freaks while you still can. And the little one who pretends she's normal is Kinoe Rina. Despite her unusual aesthetic choices, she majors in fashion design. I can see that. She's very fashionable. You're the unusual one, accessorizing with eyeballs. Believing the occult, so stupid. But the occult does exist. There are so many pieces of evidence with eyewitnesses. You know what? Eri, you need to maybe collaborate with the crazies at Millennium. What are they again? The Pseudo-Science Club? It's not quite the same as the occult, but it's close enough. I feel you two might get along. Or maybe not, because they're mostly scammers. Like a giant Perero-shaped beast appearing at sea near DU. Wait. I mean, that did happen. Did you guys not see that happen? Like, that was a real thing that happened not too long ago. Mirai from the Pseudo-Science Club? I think that's the only one I know from Millennium. Dancing dolls in an abandoned amusement park. That's also real. The dancing dolls was also real. I haven't seen Shuro and Kuro in such a long time. But if it's not them, it's that freaking cat. Unidentified monsters being pulled out of suspicious books? Did that happen? I'm not so sure anymore. I don't know about that one. Mirai's club was, I think, technically called the Pseudo-Science Club. So we have the Pseudo-Science Club in Millennium, which is Mirai, but mostly they use it as a scam group. Oh, the Kurokage raid? Oh, that's what this one is? Okay, that makes much more sense. So they get stories from everywhere. I was thinking of it was from the library, but I guessed wrong. But those are all real, girls. And also none of that was occult stuff. I think the Pero was a thing that happened because Volume F happened. The book was because that is technically a magic book if you think about it. There is magic, just not the magic that, you know, casts fireball. Instead we cast gun with a .50 caliber bullet. Library of Lore is Perozilla. Right. That sounds slightly off topic. Anyway, it seems you girls have a lot of fun, and I'm Sensei, why did you not mention any of this? Parozilla was a terror? Oh, was it actually a terror? It's not just us, the whole academy is fun, Master. In fact, shall we go tour the place together? Sure. Let's venture out and do a little occult investigation right now. I'm glad you're so excited. So is everyone. Sure, lead the way. You know what? I'm excited too. I want to see what Wild Hunt is all about. Hey, are you coming too? Well, she's officially part of the Occult Investigation Society. Despite saying she doesn't belong here, her title changed to it. Oh, whatever. There's no helping some people. Then it's decided. Yes, everyone, let's go together. Wait, what's even the plan here? Of course, even before Master arrived, the plan was already cast in the threads of fate. The first place is one of my favorites. Oh, it's one of mine too. Don't tell me... No, not there? Yes. Please, I beg you, don't start any trouble. So why are you here? Are you actually friends with them? And so the Wild Hunt tour began. New school. New dysfunctions. Always great. Actually, no, I think as far as dysfunctions and any other school, maybe Trinity and Hyakuyaku are the least dysfunctional. Gehenna has terrorists all over the place. And Millennium is also kind of normal. I forget about that. Though they have the engineering department, which I guess is dysfunctional by itself. And then I think I'm mainly thinking about Red Winter. The most dysfunctional school that we wonder, well, how the heck does it still even stand? With leadership that changes basically almost every single day, how is it still even around? But yeah, I kind of like Kanoe. Both Kanoe and Eri. Actually, no, they're all good. Even Sumugi, they're all good. That's a problem with Blue Archive. It's really, really hard to find a favorite sometimes because they all have their charms. And the Occult Society took me to the... Where? Oh, that's a very fancy information booth. I'm actually surprised they went minimalistic with the icons here. So, this is what your art gallery looks like. Yes, it displays beloved and timeless masterpieces. And beyond the showcase works, the whole building is an art piece. Of course, as expected of an art school. Except, the only thing I can't forgive about Wild Hunt Academy is the exterior design of all the buildings. I guess it's supposed to invoke classical Roman design or Italian design, but still, that's the only thing I have something against. I feel like it should be, I don't know, fancier. Something gothic, but I think gothic's a little bit too much sometimes. And beyond the showcase works, the whole building's an art piece. Alright. Now, look at this dome structure over here. Isn't the curve so beautiful? When the building was constructed, the trend was to create brutalist authoritarian structures. But this art gallery was different. Yeah, I don't think anyone actually likes brutalist design. Like that gray, hard concrete that is very blocky. I don't know why that exists. Someone wanted to try minimalistic, but instead, it's called brutalistic, which probably means something to someone. Instead of being cliche, it focused on the nature of beauty through a curved dome. Do you see it? That's an intentional golden ratio. There's a transformative moment in Kivoto's art. That sounds about right. Let us back up and admire it. Eri is quite talented at explanations. We're really gonna keep this up. Poor man's minimalist. Not given stupid name. Now look over here. This painting is called the Portrait of Genesis. It very much represents the spirit of Wild Hunt. Bask in the visual of countless wraiths charging in the dying sunset. Isn't it amazing? Yes, it's very impressive. I nearly cried when I first saw it. The Portrait of Genesis is undoubtedly also a tremendous part of occult history. Okay, just because of all the wraiths? I wish I could make something like this. It's so original. It represents the school and it will be admired by future generations. Yes, I believe I can paint something like this one day. I look forward to it. Show me when you finish. Of course. After all, pursuing the occult will surely lead me to creating a masterpiece. Is that how it works? Truthfully, I believe art and the occult were born in tandem. After witnessing supernatural things like souls, magic, and ghosts, and then studying them, people sought to express the unthinkable, and art was the only way. The occult is not a theory. It's already rooted deeply in our culture and lives. And you can see all the proof in the Portrait of Genesis. This painting, one riddle with wraiths, is a gem of the school, and that means that the heart of the academy is linked to the occult. I can back this all up with evidence, by the way. Do you see the stone statue next to the Portrait of Genesis? That statue used to point directly at an old bell tower, one that no one was allowed to enter. They called it the Nameless Bell Tower because its true name was lost. However, its prophecy remained. That is, on Doomsday, the bell sings alone. What? On Doomsday, the bell sings alone. You know who did get rejected to Wild Hunt Academy? Maki. Maki, I think, tried to apply to Wild Hunt Academy, but got rejected. So she went and became a hacker, I guess, at Millennium instead, and now spray paints everything. I guess it's better than the alternative. A marching army of wraiths practically pointing to a doomed bell tower. This surely can't be a coincidence. It sounds more like a conspiracy theory. You don't think she applied for Wild Hunt? Maybe I got that one wrong. That's not all. According to ancient folklore, if you connect the major facilities of Wild Hunt, a magic circle will form. That's right, like a magical glyph, Master. And if you complete this shape under the light of the full moon, true magic will happen. Wow. Right? The occult is everywhere. And we also have a statue that cries blood, a portrait that moves its head, and a piano that plays itself. Yeah, I think those are actual ghosts. Even in this gallery, oh, I think I skipped that. Even in this gallery, there's a demon statue that moves independently. Are you sure there's not actual magic in this school, or are you making things up? How can you look at all this magic and not conclude that the arts and the occult are intertwined? The more she talks, the more it all sounds like urban legend. Eri always has the coolest stories. Wait, someone's coming. Who is it? Ah, more mobs. Oh, it's Eri. Hello, Eri. Hiya. It seems she's friendly with other people. Huh? Who's your friend? I don't think we're acquainted. This is Shali's Sensei. Surely you've heard of them. Hello, everyone. First time here. Welcome, Sensei. I suppose Eri is giving you the Grand Gallery tour. And hello, Eri's fascinating roommates. just nod and smile. I'm disappointed to miss out on all the fun. Hey, Eri, how come you never hang out with us like this? That isn't on purpose. I know, I was just kidding. But we should do something soon. It's kind of sad that we only talk in class. At least she's popular with all the other students. What should I say? I must consult the Arcana. Oh, I think we'll save the tarot reading for next time, Eri. We got a lot to do. See you later. Let's have tea or something. It'll be fun. Absolutely. I look forward to it. So why are you so normal with this group but not normal with them? Huh, is there a problem with you three? No, it's nothing. Everyone's nice and kind and normal and talented. It's me that's... Oh, we can get into it later. There seems to be a story here. I better let it go for now. More in the Momo talk or maybe more in, later in this event. Sorry, it's my fault. Then, let's show Sensei that. You mean that? Yes. No, not again. It's too much. Let's not. What are you planning on doing? You'll know once we do it. Do it? What is it? Let's begin. Everyone, you too, Sensei. Follow us. Yes. What is it? Proper nouns, people. What is it? We have arrived. Huh? Isn't this the same place before? It looks like the same place, but we've entered a different realm. Are you sure it's not because we have limited backgrounds in the game? We just did a ritual together. We drew a circle by walking around the art gallery. It was our own magic circle that cast a little... Cast what? Cast a spell to talk to the demon. The gargoyle statue. Wildhunt created the statue as a gift to Trinity long ago. Like a gargoyle, it protects and is meant to chase away other worse demons. Is that what gargoyles actually are? I only know gargoyles from that one cartoon a long time ago. I feel like they could have done a lot with it, but I don't really know how that thing went. Oh, okay, so they're demons that chase other how does that work? Why would the church contract demons to chase other demons away? Huh. It guarded the apex of Trinity Cathedral for ages, but it was gifted back to us so we could celebrate our cultural heritage. Our voices will surely awaken such a historical magical demon. Mugi, lead us. Yes, I shall commune with a demon. Oh, with music? Alright.
Dominated the ancient pains and will continue all the books.
Conquer all the books, sorry.
Conquer. Huh?
I don't know death metal, I'm sorry. Whoa, Smuggy's death metal voice is so awesome! Gets me every time. Is it really something to be adored? Can you really talk to demons like this? Sure, see for yourself. Oh, it moved! The statue moved by itself? We didn't lift a finger. I knew it. Demons do exist. Yeah, great. Let's beat it. You know it's dangerous to stay. So there's actually occult stuff in here? That's wild. I see. If we remain here, that curse summoned by the demon statue shall attack us. Oh wait, did it cut out again? Dang, I really know it says how it cuts off or not. Accursed. Yes, while it's fine to have fun, we must know the right time to retreat. Everyone, let's get moving. I think a statue might be a little bit heavy to move by sound waves. Unless there's a mechanism under the statue that does that. But even then, it was so sudden, but the demon statue definitely moved. And I wondered who or what was this accursed. What's going on in this school? Should we get Uwe and maybe a one from the Sisterhood to maybe exercise this place, or would that totally kill the art vibe around here? How many episodes are there? I might need to take a restroom break in the middle, because I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Ooh, we do have fights, and it's near the end. I wonder if it's going to be another art dispute. Alright, Trojans, have a good rest. We ran to the center of the school. How's quite the sprint. Yes, we should be safe here. We've surely lost the accursed. And stop being so dramatic. You're confusing Sensei by talking like that. No, it's fine. I've been around crazes before. Come to think of it, what actually happened at the art gallery? How did the demon statue move on its own? Through a paranormal phenomenon called a poltergeist. Watch out. The ghost of the demon statue will remember you, Sensei. What poltergeist? The demon statue moved because all that screaming shook the pedestal. Nah, I don't think so. Huh, is that what it was? You can believe whatever you want. Look at that shameless face. This is all a hoax, a joke. There's no such thing as demons or magic, yet you're in the occult club. I gather that you don't believe in the occult. No, I'm just doomed to room with a bunch of seniors obsessed with it. What did I do to deserve this? How did you all meet? I was assigned dorm 404, that's it. Students like us don't have a say. The assembly decided to stick me with these three and that was that. The assembly is... I'm assuming that's a student council? The official title in the Assembly of Arts is Assembly of Arts. They're an organization that determines our work's artistic merit based on very strict categories. I guess you could think of them as a student council. Also sounds a little bit like fascism. Is that fascism? I don't know what fascism is. Nor do I know what communism is. But I'm assuming fascism because it's Italy. What is fascism anyway? You met the prefectural council at the inspection point, right? The answer to the assembly too. The assembly has absolute, unquestionable power. Don't think so? Okay, fair. I'm just throwing terms around because I played Disco Elysium a long time ago and they seem to like to get political. That doesn't seem to make sense whatsoever. They're the ones who determine the dorm assignments. I can't go up to them and say, oh, I don't mesh with my roommates. They don't care. Clearly, there's only one thing I can do in this situation. And that's making these weirdos stop being freaks. Then I can finally have a normal school life. Nah, you know what? I just go with the flow, girl. You're taking this a little bit too seriously. Ah, I see. You're looking out for your friends. Excuse me, where'd you get the idea from? You just wait and see. I'll make all three of them open their eyes to the truth. Such spirit. I like it. It is a sincere joy to spread the glory of the occult to juniors like Reina. You think you can fool me? I'm immune to hoaxes. Good. That's the spirit. I'm glad she's the strong type. And not like Haruka, who's like, I'm sorry for everything. Now, let's move to the next location. The cards tell me that we should head next to... Oh, interesting. So we're going there. Everyone, follow me. This looks like another part of the plaza with people painting in a cafe. This, our main street, is dedicated to art. You can see the Wild Hunt's oldest sculptures adorn the way. Every work was done not only by an artist, but a legend. Yes, the relief and design on this fountain were constructed by Leopardo da Vinci. I guess this is your not so legally distinct Leonardo da Vinci? Da Vinci? So Leonardo da Vinci? It sounds weird. And it's almost as famous as Wild Hunt itself. But why do we have to make a historically distinct Leonardo? Oh, I think I saw this in a magazine once. And since so many great artistic works are here, of course there are plenty of stories about the occult. Oh, please don't. What kind of stories? Long ago, some immoral artists broke taboo and attempted to bring their works to life. They encased living people inside their sculptures, believe it or not. Many of those sculptures are on this very street. So some say. You can hear the whispers of tormented ghosts inside the statues. What are you talking about? Sculptures are made by carving marble. You can't just put someone inside unless they had concrete. Perhaps it was more of a hardening cement thing. Plaster, maybe? Who would do something like that? Then how else would you explain the ghostly whispers and wails? They're probably from students hiding, crying after failing their exams. Then let us investigate for ourselves. Is this only a story? Or are there really ghosts? She doesn't like ghost stories. And I find that hilarious. First, let's split up and check for sounds near the sculptures. Then we can meet here after 10 minutes. Alright, let's get started. I'm not scared. No big deal. Why are you just standing there, Sensei? Actually, I'm afraid. Nah, Sensei, we're not afraid. We already know about ghosts and stuff. I don't know this place well, though. Coward. Alright, then I'll go with you and we'll look together. Just don't go embarrassing me. It's all a hoax, okay? Just make sure you stay close to me. Don't treat me like a little kid. I'm not afraid, really. I listened around a sculpture with Reno. Or Reno. Reno? Reno. I just hear the wind. It's just the wind, nothing more. No haunted whispers. Let me out. I need to escape. Oh, how was that? Did you say something, Sensei? No, I didn't say anything. I have no idea. There was a sound. It was a voice. It sounds so strange and... What's going on? I'll curse them. I'll curse the ones who made me into this. Kanoa, it's you, isn't it? You would do this. It's all a prank, right? It's just the wind. It is her. You caught me. Ah, come on. I knew it. Let me out, please. Let me out. That wasn't me. But it definitely came from Kanoe's direction. You saw my lips were sealed. Girl, I'm pretty sure you know ventriloquism. And that's how you did that. That's right. It isn't her. Who is it? Who's the big jokester? You can't get me. Nya nya. Don't you dare mock me. Sha, like a cat. Here? No. Come out already. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. A crow? Perhaps it was a crow. Crows can talk too, if you train them. You think I don't know what a crow sounds like? Can crows actually talk? We looked for a while, but we never found out who had been speaking. Did you talk to a ghost? Nya? Sounds like a cute ghost. I'm telling you, someone was pulling a prank. It really was you, wasn't it? With the ventriloquism and all that stuff. Who knows? Ventriloquy and a versatile voice. That means your major is voice acting. I'll tell you one day, but let's enjoy the secret until then. I see. Then let's move on. There's still so much to show you, Sensei. From there, they took me all over Wild Hunt Academy. Oh, I don't think we've seen a classroom like this before. I think we've been to a garden like this. And this looks like a part of the library, but not actually the library. Proper auditorium. And so much more. Now, Sensei, how was it? Did you enjoy yourself? Yeah, it was fun. The hours flew by. Don't get too happy yet. We saved the best for last, the cafeteria. According to the Arcana, the final stop of this tour is summoning a demon with a magical glyph. Are you talking about a real demon? Because demons do exist. They live in Gehenna. Of course. They're real, aren't they? Meow. Hear that? They agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, you heard the familiars. It's true. And Hyakuyaku, you're right. This was all predetermined. Oh, this was all determined by fate. You can't escape, Sensei. Please leave me out of it. Seeing how happy the Occult Society was, I eagerly anticipated the next prank. Sensei's into this. I don't blame him. This is so different from all the other schools. The one art of summoning Eeyore with a purchased visit pass. Oh, I saw that one actually. After the tour, we returned to their dorm. I do wonder if any of them has seen a Gehenna student before. Because technically, you know. For a proper summon, we must first create the right ambience. Turn off the lights, light some candles. I think the ambience is plenty already. Sensei, do you enjoy a good school time ghost story? Because we have a few secret rules in this dorm. Outsiders aren't allowed to know, but I'm going to read a little. Would you like to listen? Sure. Then let's begin. Dormitory Special Guideline Chapter 13. Within this 13th chapter, you will find critical instructions. We created this section to ensure that every Wild Hunt student lives in safety and health. Special circumstances have necessitated this chapter's addition. Students, please follow the following rules. Follow the following rules. Why do they seem so excited about it? No phone number within Wild Hunt Academy. shall have the number 6 in a row, so do not be tempted. No 666, I got you. Not even a 6666. If you press 6 in succession, you must hurry to the attic, assume a duck and cover position, and hide as best you can for at least 10 minutes. No matter who knocks, no matter who calls your name, you must not answer. 616 is fine. 66 or 666 or 6666666 is not acceptable. 7 is also fine. For that someone calling is not someone you know. Ah. Let me read number 2. The central stairs are for the prefectural council exclusively. All other students must avoid traversing these steps. We ask for your continued cooperation as this road to keep the traffic flow smooth. Do not follow any contradictory instructions. Staying off the staircase is paramount. What's this one about? Who knows? Don't take it seriously, she's making something out of nothing. Then, would you like to read number 3, Rena? Reina? Oh, why me? You said it's nothing, right? Then you would have no problem reading it. Just trying to tease me. Fine, I'll take the challenge. It's not like the occult is real or anything. The drill is designed for preparedness, and accordingly, some exits and staircases will be temporarily blocked in order to simulate an emergency. Therefore, students are encouraged to use the central stair... Huh? Wait, what about... I thought you couldn't use those stairs. Rena, you had an emergency evacuation drill when you started here, right? I did? Which stairs did you use? I think it was the central stairs. That only the student council is allowed to use. Rena broke the second rule. Then could it be? Perhaps that is why the ghost sought you out. You're cursed. No way, don't be ridiculous. Besides, I wasn't the only one on those stairs, and the others never heard anything. Then let me read the final rule. Once you have read all the rules up to this one, please dispose of this chapter by burning it. If you are unable to fulfill this task, use the red telephone on the first floor and call extension 666. An expert will arrive shortly to assist with disposal. But Wildhunt doesn't use consecutive 6 numbers. Then who's coming in from where? This is nonsense! This rule book is full of contradictions. How is anyone supposed to do anything according to the rule book? Where did you find such a weird thing? Just toss it. Well, if we toss it in the trash, who knows what will happen? Yes, that's why we should burn it and conduct a special ritual. So that was your plan all along! It seems we achieve optimal ambience. So we shall now properly begin the demon summoning ritual. Master, you'll help, won't you? Sure, I can't let you down. You cannot say no. Well, you invited me in, but you won't let me leave? Now, I'll draw the magic circle for the summoning. Where are you gonna draw it? Master, what do you think about the number 4? It's just number 4. But I guess in Japanese and Chinese it's pronounced she, which is also she for death. But it's just 4 to me. It's a nice round number. It's a nice whole number. Don't you find it ominous and eerie and spooky? We have the most 4s in the whole campus. Wait, Is there not a room 444? Is 404 like the most they'll do? So we will summon here in Building 4, Unit 404. There's no Building 6, Unit 606? Unfortunately, no. That would have been fun. Anyway, for that reason, this is the most appropriate room for demon summoning. I can't think of a better place. What? You're going to paint on the dorm floor? We live here. Yeah, you live here, and guess what's already on the bottom of the floor? Oh wait, wrong one. Hey! That's on the carpet. I guess that doesn't count. That's not technically on the floor. Yeah, don't worry. I mixed everything perfectly. You're in no danger. It'll just be a pop and puff of smoke. It's explosive too? Aren't you curious, Rena? Don't you want to know what will happen if she draws a glyph? And we see if a demon shows up? No, not at all! I'm curious. Can't we try? The crow wants to see it. So does a cat. Meow. Even the animals were looking forward to it? Yeah, of course they were. Rena. You cannot say no. But fine, whatever, go. I better not get hurt. And if you break any of my stuff, you're paying for it. With interest. Thank you, as expected of dear Rena. So the work began. Oh, she got the chalk out. Oh, I've never seen this design before. Where did you learn this? It's a unique magic circle I created, reverencing ancient numerology. How inspired. While I don't understand it, it looks so impressive. Stop encouraging her! Moments later. At last, the magic circle is complete. Now, let's enchant the spell and complete the ritual. Oh, geez. Does anyone know how to speak in Cthulhu? I don't know how to say this. Ahem. Ngluwi? Mogla no. And I can't do that in cute girl voice because it's not cute anyway. Wait, stop. That was too dangerous. Don't. You didn't like it? Then... Asura Balbata. Where is that one from? You're using that to summon a demon? Rena, you know more about spells than I thought. So you're only pretending not to enjoy the occult? Called out. Shut up. When I'm around you seniors, I just pick up things by overhearing. Then how about I recite an original spell instead of relying on the classics? Watcher of Dawn, following the guidance of the Arcana. Fate that longs for tomorrow, relying on the path of the light. Gather all wishes and summon the forbidden flame. Heed my call and manifest on this land. That sounds like Chuny talk. Awaken, blazing seed. Blazing? That's... Oh! It actually exploded. Oh, I thought it would just be a little smoke. That was quite the explosion, wasn't it? Maybe I'm overtraining? Reina knows the spells like I know modern songs by force. You know what, that's... Oh! Oh, this is bad. You, what's going on here? The curse has caught up to us. Ah, so the curse was a prefectural council all along. Our greatest nemesis has arrived. Every success requires a trial. But don't give up. We must remember that a challenging... Dramatic pause. Spirit is all that matters. Oh, enough with it. It's over. Done. Everything's ruined. And they were also screaming in the art gallery. Really? I was that was screaming? I thought that was like a very good tour guide thing. Council, take them away. They are so controlling around here. What the heck? Me too? No! Sensei's getting taken away to jail again, and it's not in Gehenna. There are no exceptions to the rules. Oh, so I'm guilty by association despite being a bystander. I was arrested with the Occult Society. Hina! Hina, help! Get me out of here! Okay, before we continue, I really need to go to the restroom, so be right back. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss? Since he's guilty by association, take a drink. Yeah. You're the grown-up, you take all the responsibility. That's a real dark magic. You know what? I mean, I want to see what the students are up to. You know, in all the schools. This is like one of the more questionable normal clubs that we've seen? I guess. I mean, they're not like terrorists, but I think they cause like domestic terrorism in their dorm room, and you know the student council is very controlling, very controlling. I think that's the worst part of this, or maybe it's just a normal noise complaint. I don't know, but we have been caught, and yes, it's an international incident. Like Shanghai Jing? I suppose, yeah. The attic? Why the attic? I mean, there was a thing about the attic and the rules, but what's this about? Much like Cinderella. We're not actually Cinderella, and we're not looking for lentils in the ashes. But what we must remember is that... Oh, can it? Enough with the jokes and metaphors. How are we going to get out of here? It is an Italian school. So what is this? Why are we in the attic and not like an official office or something? It's a terrifying prison that isolates a student from the outside world while draining her mana. Draining? Mana? What kind of mana draining are we talking about? There's different kinds of mana, and I'm familiar of one kind. And Sensei's not in a good place right now to be drained of mana. A warded barrier of insidious design. It's just a meditation room. We're in time out so we can think about what we've done. I see. So this is the Wild Hunt Academy's version of Millennium's Reflection Room? Is a freaking attic? They didn't even put them anywhere else that look a little bit nicer. Just an attic. At least there's a window. It's a little dusty, but there's a window, there's books, there's boxes of junk. You could call it a jail, though there's less enforcement than that. Less enforcement, so that means you can get out of here at any time? It's not bad here. It's warm. Meals are delivered regularly. Oh! That's nice. So, don't worry, everyone. We'll be released soon. Yes, we must be positive. I'm so glad you're not concerned. What if this goes on your permanent record? Why did I stick with these freaks and end up here? Magic circle, summoning glyph. This is the last time I'd let this nonsense stand. Magic circle. So, how did everyone become interested in the occult? I mean, Eri kind of makes sense. She seems to be the ringleader around here. I didn't specifically seek it out. I simply enjoyed spending time with everyone, just like Rena. It's like having another band to hang out with. Isn't that reason enough? Fair. Yes, as long as you're having fun. This world is full of darkness. If you wish to survive, it's better to cultivate joy. So, how did you get talked into this, Kanoe? I also have no specific reason. I merely enjoy it. She likes the what do you call this? The gothic vibe, the Halloween vibe. She's not a menhera, she just likes the vibe. Her gun is a vibe, her decorations are a vibe. Like, I see the eyeball baubles that people are talking about. But for her, everything's a goth vibe, I think. Having fun is all that matters, indeed. You don't need a reason for liking something. And the occult is surprisingly useful for schoolwork. As Eri said, the arts and the occult cannot be separated. And just so you know, I have excellent grades. Okay, nice flex. That's great, Kanoe. I respect that. I should be more like you. I always get so nervous when it comes to practical matters. I see. So are you gonna join the Makeup Work Club? Does the Makeup Work Club take students from other schools? Oh, also this music's different. I feel like this was in not Shanghai Jing. This was in Hyakiyako, but I don't remember it actually. I'm actually failing a few classes. I thought I was so talented before I got here, but when I saw everyone else's drawings, they weren't scribbles. They made actual art. Oh no, this is different. This is new. Oh, I hear it. Yeah, this is definitely new. This is nice. I like it. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't improve. So I kept feeling insecure among the other art majors. Yet you made it into Wild Hunt Academy. You did not get rejected by the art school. So there's gotta be something to that. Everyone else is so talented and amazing, but I haven't made one good thing. So that's why you were so nervous when you saw your friends at the art gallery. Caught me. Pathetic, isn't it? But it's not like I wanted to stay like this. I will improve, I swear. And that's when I got into the occult, so it could help me improve. If I create a work like the Portrait of Genesis one day, well, then that's the day I can stand tall with everyone else. Is that strange? Student is so motivated to reach her dreams. Then what a teacher should do now is support her. No, it's not strange. It's very possible. I support it. Right? I knew Master would believe in me. So, Rena embraces his nonsense as well. As I said repeatedly, I don't believe in the occult. The silly urban legends and made-up phenomena that people keep spreading can be explained. And all this stuff like demons, fate, premonitions, magic... Unless I see it for myself, I'm not buying it. You saw the statue? Yes, it's good to think logically. It's very useful. Rena said that she's going to be the greatest fashion designer in Kevoto someday. It's better to dream big, right? And my grades are pretty good. That's right. And my dream is to continue finding whimsy and hope in the everyday. What is your dream, Kanoe? Well, at least the room is serving its purpose of reflection. It's a secret. Ah, come on, tell us. We all said ours. Do you really want to know? Then I suppose I shall. My dream. Is to recover a connection from my past life. As she says this with hearts. And a very un-Kanoe-like background. What? This is such a This is not a gap moe. This is such a clash of aesthetics. What the heck? Get me out of here. Huh? I had a strong connection with someone in my past life. I recently realized it. I see. That's good. I think she's happy about it. Oh, wait, we have a visitor now. Is it lunchtime? Excuse me, but I think you're forgetting that you're in the meditation room right now. They are meditating. What are you talking about? Sorry, we'll be quiet. Well, you all don't seem like the type to benefit from being locked up anyway. You may leave. Huh? Wait! Wait! What are you doing here? Well, I guess you were from Wildtown, actually. I mean, we did guess you were from Wildtown. What are you doing here? You're the second student in disguise in a different... Not different. In a district. Does no one not know what she's done? I thought she was a 7th prisoner for a reason. Come on out, everyone. I'll let you off with a warning this time. Prefectural Council Officer. Who could this be? Oh, I don't know. Who could this fancy halo belong to? I did a test recently and got 50% on that. but I got most of them. But if I catch you again, I'm reporting you to the assembly. Thank you. You're the only one who's understanding, Miria. Miria. Is that what we're going with? Is Miria your actual name or is Akira your actual name? Which one is it really? If word gets out that we excessively detained Shaolei-sensei, we'll never hear the end of it. Miria, we need to talk. I recognize you, you recognize us. What's going on here? So get out of here before I change my mind. Thank you. Phew, we're free! Yeah, it is our master thief. Who we did fight once. Why is Sensei not saying anything about this? She's part of the prefectural council? Yes, she's a friend I've been indebted to for a while. At least among the officers of the prefectural council, she's the most lenient. I see. No two students have the same halo. Even with twins, the halo is gonna be different. That halo is a carbon copy, so it's gotta be her. Now, let's return to the dorm. We need to clean up. Right. It must be a total mess. Sorry. I'll help clean up. You are partially responsible for not stopping them, so you should help. And that's why I will too. Momo and Midori have a similar halo, but they're different colors. Hikari and Nozomi have basically the exact same halo, but pointed at different directions. So it's still different technically. And then you have Aris and Kei, which are not only the same halos, but different colors and oriented differently. So yes, even with twins, it's gonna be different. It's gonna get very confusing if two people suddenly have the same type of halo. You're so kind, Rina. Flattery will get you nowhere. They're such good friends. Are we gonna... I had a feeling that this was gonna happen. She would... Either Sensei or her are gonna say something about it. I mean, Sensei technically made a comment. An offhand comment. But you... Akira Miria, we'll call you that way. I thought you were banished from the school. That's why you were put in prison. But apparently, you're still roaming free. Huh. To think I'd see you here. Sensei. And I think the last time we saw Akira was during the maid event with GDD. And I think she fell in love with Sensei around that time, so... Yeah. After returning to the dorm, everyone worked hard to clean up. Especially Sensei, because this was his fault. Wait, is that... Several canvases covered with black fabric were stacked in front of the... in the corner of the room. You shouldn't look at those. They're Aries' old paintings. Leave them be. She kept them and didn't throw them away. You shouldn't throw your old paintings away. They're good to look back on, seeing how far you went. How far you come. She said she wanted to reflect on her first steps. Looking at your past, immature self must be painful. She works the hardest of all of us. A girl chasing her dreams, like any other girls here in Kivotos. Master, what are you whispering about? About my past life. It seems Sensei doesn't remember their past life with me. Wait, when did we decide this? Kanoe, what are you saying? Gasp! You were the one Kanoe was talking about? I don't know anything! Thanks to Kanoe's intervention, Eri never caught on to what we really were talking about. Okay. I'm hoping she was joking. You accepted? Eri's dream. With unvoiced thoughts, we continue to clean. And now it looks like the same as before. Yeah, good as new. If you post something like this again, I'll make you pay. Oh, well, then maybe we should try a new approach for our next activity. No explosions. Please think about the consequence of your actions. The explosion was stronger than I thought. The walls have been weakened. If we want to stay safe, we should try somewhere outside the dorms. But the council surveillance is so much harsher out there. I don't see a path. What we need right now is Arcanus magic. It's time to read the tarot cards. Shocking. Now, let's analyze the reason we failed. Because you used an explosive? Master, please draw please draw 3 cards and put them on the table. Faces down. Okay, draw cards. Then, let's see. Interesting. Perhaps we didn't have enough firepower? You had too much firepower. That was a problem. Maybe we should have blown up the whole dorm. I understand. Demons only want to commune with exciting people. If we'd blown up the dorm, I think we'd have faced a demon named Expulsion. I think the firepower here is more metaphorical. And this card symbolizes old history. Master, I'm sorry. Could you draw 1 more card? Alright. Gehenna does have a lot of bombs on tap, even. This is Upright Magician? Is that good or bad? I don't know my tarot cards. The Magician cannot be so easily interpreted. It signifies great ability, but also unpredictability. It's impossible to know for sure. Unpredictable sounds like the seniors. It's just like us? Oh no, she's got an idea. I see, that's it. Thank you, Rena. As expected, a member of the Occult Investigation Society. What? I don't like where this is going. The cards say to refer to ancient history as you dream of a transformative future. And it's pure magic. Everyone, do you remember the story about Wild Hunt's magic? You mean that? I see. Reviving a whispered legend into the present. That, too, is art. What is? Don't just talk about something like everyone understands. Please explain. A giant magic circle. On the night of the full moon. The legend says that if you create a giant magic circle connecting the Academy's major facilities, something amazing will happen. It's called the Student Council will come down on you. What exactly is this amazing thing? It's an old legend. Maybe before writing, we're unsure. But it is said to be the magic that grants your fondest wish. Is that exciting? Are you for real? You're going to run all around the campus at night and draw a circle on the floors? Well, what if you get caught by the prefectural council? Listen carefully, Rena. It's fine as long as we don't get caught. Art blooms through adventure. That's true. Don't get caught. Everything will be okay. And if the legends are accurate, then my dream will come true. And it sounds fun. Sha! I knew it! Sensei, stop them! If it's Aries' dream, I want to join. Of course, we shouldn't do anything extreme. I want to join. I agree. We need to cheer on each other's dream and lend each other strength. These leave no doubt that... Dramatic pause. Friendship is all that matters. Art is all the friends that we made along the way. And friendship is magic. Ah, whatever. Do whatever you want. I'm out. It's fine. I understand your concern. Whatever happens, I'll make sure you don't get in trouble. Always such a smooth talker. Now, let's see. The form of the magical glyph, the large magical glyph, that is said to circle the entire academy. Let's head to the Arts Information Center and investigate. I'm sure some of these buildings must form a circle. Will you come to Arena? Just to make sure you seniors don't cause a scene, I guess. That's really it. Got it? We know. Sure. She says that she tags along anyway. Found something. Nothing. Huh? What is it? Ah, look at her blush. She's cute. The investigation proved arduous. No magic circles. But what about the magic circle in the sky? As in the halo. Nothing looked as neat or clear as we hoped. Can't you use the halo in the sky as a magic circle? Or is that a little bit too big? No matter how we tried to connect the buildings, we'd end up with comically dented magic circles. I wonder how much longer we could keep trying. Oh no, she has another idea. I found it. I finally got it. The location of Wild Hunt's magic circle. Wonder when they'll ever explain the halo. Probably at end of service, or when we finally get the General Student Council. I figured they said the halo has been there since the beginning of Kivotos or something. I mean, there's a lot of unanswered questions, but do we really need them answered? Probably not. Probably not yet, anyway. This is for real? It's not just someone drawing on an old map? Yeah, it's real. We couldn't see it because we kept trying to connect the modern buildings. But if we align the old buildings, the ones that were here when Wild Hunt was founded, we see a perfectly symmetrical magic circle. And it even involves math. Not just a magic circle, but a magic square. Does that count? Does a magic square count? If you add the final number of each building's address that runs through these lines. See? 6 lines that each add up to 26. Coincidence? I think not. What does 26 mean? I only know 42. Where does 26 come from? This was intentional. I knew it. The occult is built into Wild Hunt's very foundation. No way. The secret waited all this time for someone to discover it. An undeniable actual magic circle. What awaits us if we complete it? Still, there's one problem. Look, this is the map of the academy now. It's changed significantly. Buildings disappeared, new ones appeared. This is the problem. A new building built right where the circle passes through. Gasp, could it be? It's a student council building, isn't it? Oh dear. Look at her face. It's like, oh no. That's not good. Yes, in order to complete the magic circle according to this map, we must pass through the prefectural council's room. And that is dangerous. So this entire event is make magic circle and make magic happen. Nice. Meeting. So we have to go near the prefectural council's dorm to draw the magic circle. Yes, it's risky. An unexpected trial. Every protagonist must overcome a few. A protagonist knows when to call it quits. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's no entry for call it quits in my magic book. I think we'll make it if we save the prefectural building for last. In the event it gets dangerous, I'll be the bait. If the crows and cats help, we'll find a way. Kanoe! Master, do you think we should go with it? Yes, if it helps fulfill all your dreams, I'll help you however I can. Sensei is always on board, as long as it doesn't actually hurt anyone. As expected, a supporting character who stands by the protagonist, and an inspiration to all. It seems I judge you right. Above all, do not draw with any dangerous paints. Yeah, of course, I wouldn't be so reckless. Twice. Though it would be amazing to set it off with a bang. Airy. I'm joking. Honestly. Then as master advised, we'll keep it safe and use safe and inert materials like chalk. And so begins the plan to resurrect Wild Hunt Academy's ancient magic circle and make everyone's dreams come true. I call it Operation Walpurgis Night. Walpurgis Night, the gathering of witches. Is this Madoka or is this Limbus Company's Walpurgis? No one knows. Here we go again. But what should we use to draw? We'll need a lot of it if we want to circle the entire campus. It's a holiday mostly in Germany or England, where its name comes from in English. Wonder if Wild Hunt in Italy is something else. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, and this is mostly, I guess, on my part. Is it, I mean, there's All Hallows Eve, but isn't Walpurgis Night also, like, kind of based? Isn't Halloween based on, All Hallows Eve, or is that something else entirely? All Hallows Eve on Walpurgis, crap, which one is it? It's all witches. It's all witches stuff. But I don't think Walpurgis is like all the spirits coming down. That's probably something else. I don't know my witch folklore. After all, we were just in trouble. We can't be looking suspicious. Don't worry, I know a way to procure something safely. How? Let's keep it a secret, Sensei. Because I think it's more fun this way. It won't be dangerous, I assure you. Do not worry. Then we will all meet again for the operation, Sensei. On the night of the full moon. Obvious night. Yes, I'll see you all then. Alright, see you later, GNG. I went back to Chalet. I wonder when this happened. The next day, the sun was bright. Then, let's conduct a meeting. Meeting? Since you're the president of the Occult Society, you should know. Come, Eri. I'll show you a new world. Oh yeah, I guess there is a storm in part of the US right now, an ice storm. Take care, everyone. Stay warm. Are we waiting for someone? Shh. She's coming. Is it Akira? Oh no, it's not Akira. Who is this? I think she's a Wild Hunt student that's gonna show up in the second event. Stop. One move and I'll shoot. Uh-huh. The pain passes. But beauty remains. Is this some kind of code word? I'm trying to find decisive moments in life. There is nothing in this world without a decisive moment. Now this conversation's full of magical power. She doesn't seem like she wants to do this right now. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get Kanoa just for the Momo talks, but we also have a bunch of students to save up for the next fest. I might throw a ticket at it at least. I can't believe she used a secret passphrase. But why me? I have an urgent request. Very well, let's go somewhere private. The secret garden? You should be alone for a while. So, what do you need? Please sow these seeds at the marked locations. I need it by the eve of the coming full moon. She has connections. This stuff and this much? What's it for? Oh, I see. So they seem to be like a contraband group. All shall be revealed. It's not for anything dangerous, is it? Of course not. Trust me. I'll pay the deposit in advance like always. Like always? I mean, I guess this wouldn't be the first time if she knows the password. Alright, I'll get it done. She really does not want to do this. And I find her pain very funny. Then, I'll leave it to you, Mio. Your name is Mio. Nice to meet you, Mio. I'm Shiro Eri, but you can call me Eri. Yes, nice to meet you. So, Mio, do you do a lot of shady deals like this? Shady deals. I'm surprised Shady Girls didn't start playing. Somehow? Well, I'll quit after this one. I mean it this time. Well, I have my orders, so I'll be off. How Mio somehow got roped into, I guess, what equals the mafia in Wild Hunt Academy. She acts reluctant, but you can trust her to follow through. Mio brings so many things into Wild Hunt that can't make it through normal channels. How does she get past the prefectural council's checkpoints? Is it teleportation magic? No, it's probably the tunnels. Last deal before she gets out of the mob. She will never get out of the mob. Perhaps. Since we're done, let's head back and tell the others. A little while later. I like how small Rina looks. She seems so easy to pick up. Now that the materials are secure, all that's left is the deed itself. The date is the night of the full moon, only a few days away. Are you still reluctant, Rina? Oh, another new music. The music of friendship. I've been through a lot with you girls, but this is too dangerous. We were lucky to get off easy last time. If we keep breaking rules, there'll be consequences. Just think of my grades! Just think of my grades! Can't you all stop? There are other fun things we can do. It doesn't need to be so dramatic. I totally how you feel, but a real ancient magic circle's right here, and it grants wishes. As an occult investigator, I have to see this through. What if it's just a protection ward, a charm? I've seen similar designs used in ancient art, and it's just a decoration. Imagine it. You'll go through all this trouble, and there'll be no magic. All the struggle, and at best, you'll end up locked up in the meditation room again. Yeah, I mean, that's not so bad. You still think that that's worth it? This was first played during Ray's Memorial Lobby? Oh, okay. I don't have Ray, so this is my first time hearing this one. Rena, why do you think climbers climb the mountain? It's because the mountain is there. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Why do hikers, why do mountain climbers climb the mountain? Because they can. It is there. It might be horrifying and may be difficult, but they do it anyway because it's there. It's the same for me too. The reason I study the occult is because the occult is there. Rena, I get scared too, just like you. This is dangerous. Still, it's worth it even if we fail. This is for actual magic after all. And it could actually make everyone's dreams come true. Art has only advanced through great risk and challenge, has it? I believe this risk is quite the same. Of course, not all risks succeed. Some fail and become complete disasters. But we still haven't tried. That's why I get on the stage again and again, without hesitation, because I know that only through effort will I have a chance to make something great. And this is why I got into game dev. Because I gotta try, I gotta do it. And who knows, maybe our wishes will come true. Now ask why do people crawl into tiny caves? Because it was made for them. That hole was made for them, even though they might get stuck and they can't get out. Yeah, that's about what I thought you'd say. Fine, then it's my turn. I don't hate you girls. Though we always get tangled up in trouble, it's fun to hang out together. But no matter how I think about it, this doesn't feel right. I don't even believe in this occult nonsense, you know? That's why I'm sitting this one out. She says she's gonna sit it out. But watch her, she'll come around. She'll come around, she'll protect her besties. And it'll be all fine. And the magic was our friends along the way. The operation begins. Finally, it was the special day and Sensei goes back. Master, tonight's the night. Are you ready? Oh, where's Reina? Did she have something to do? Reina has respectfully declined. I don't think she will show. She made other sleeping arrangements. I understand. This operation is quite dangerous. And to force someone to act contrary to their heart is no way to develop art. You can only progress when you accept the diversity of opinions. Yeah, Then let's review the operation and rest up until nightfall. And it is night. And it is time for the witching hour. Finally, it's time. Let's get to the street. What are we using anyway? It can't be like spray paint, right? Is graffiti? I guess graffiti would be outlawed in Wild Hunt Academy. Which would probably make sense why... Wow, we have the Mission Impossible theme again. I miss this one. What a night. Only a few minutes of patrol left and I can go back to bed. Besides, it's going to act up right now. The moon's so bright. That's why they're gonna act up. These crazies. Nyafufu. They don't know what the full moon is when magic reaches. They don't know that the full moon is when magic reaches its peak. Most importantly, the security seems light. That's a good sign for us. Then let's split up. Yes, everyone, please take the area marked on your map. Once finished, let's safely meet at the rendezvous point. May the blessing of magic be with you. Now, everyone gets their own boxes, including Sensei. But I feel like the witch hat might be a little big to hide in a box. I should hurry too. Is this a starting point? Let's check the magic materials. Magic circle materials. What do we have, Sensei? I'm surprised I didn't look at the goods before coming over here. After digging in the designated spot, I found wires, LED lights, and reflective tape. Wires, LED lights, and reflective tape? Why is that banned? We will draw the magic circle with LED lights and reflective tape. The lights will fire off in a chain once we administer the signal. How about it, Sensei? It's safe, as I said. I don't know, it feels kind of sus. Something might be rigged to those LED lights. It's definitely safe. Better hurry before the Prefectural Council catches me. Sensei's being a bad influence right now. But we gotta do that for the dream. I'm pretty sure they can see the reflective tape and the lights. Everyone worked hard on their part of the circle. We seem to make smooth progress until... now all that's left is outside the Prefectural Council dorms. Hold it! Who's there? Huh? Aren't you Shali's Sensei? What are you doing out here at this hour? Well, you see. Oh, yes, I thought I should put lights on the flower bed. For art, just making out for the students. I didn't see anything about that on the approved schedule. There's a schedule? Communication Secretary. This is Owl 3. Were there any creative, flower-based activities scheduled tonight? I see. Understood. I will respond accordingly. Sensei, please do exactly as I say. I ask for your peaceful cooperation. Oh no, we're busted! We're busted! Meanwhile, oh no, she's also busted. Did they get her too? Oh no, everyone's busted. She accepted her fate. Oh no, she ran away. Sensei, I've received additional reports. What are you coordinating with the students of Unit 404? Be honest. We may grant you leniency if you cooperate. Well, crows! Why did that crow drop? A dormitory special guidelines excerpt. If you are unable to fulfill this task, use the red telephone in the first floor lobby and call extension 666. Then an expert will arrive shortly to assist with disposal. 666 is our special agent secret line. Has it been breached? Wait! That's real? Wait, what do you mean secret agent line? Wait, is that the reason why consecutive sixes aren't allowed? Because it's a special number? It's such an ominous number that we didn't think anyone would dare to use it. Says who? Why would you think that? They do it all the time in Gehenna. Casually, might I add. I don't know what's going on, but now's my chance. But everyone was just distracted. Ah, stop right there! Oh no, they're firing on Sensei! Oh, we get Kanoe and Eri. Okay, let's see what you guys can do. And while we're at it, hold up. Can I change the audio just a little bit? I want to bump this up just a tiny bit. Should be enough. Fancy. Now I want to see what Kanoe does. What does this do? Continuously recovered HP. Oh, she's a healer. Oh, Kanoe would be really probably good in the Pero raid for Team 2. And you deal a lot of freaking damage to one target. Holy crap. If magical charges 2, enhances attack and adds 0.5 times to damage, resets magical charge. Oh, so you're kind of like Aris. Aris but magic. Someone just casually walks in? Or accidentally walks in? Oh, wow! We have green goop too? You know what? I want to see those animations again. Hold up. Shortcut ID. Indicators. Cannot be changed during combat. Oh crap. Oh well. So what is that? Is it, oh, you're the one talking the potions. Is that coffee or what? I wasn't listening, but I think we're gonna have a second chance to use Eri again. She's even doing the Chuni thing. I love Konoe. Look at this face. This face. That is the face of love. The face of love and the face of danger. Love is also danger. Master, over here. I sent a crow for you. I'm glad you weren't caught. It was harder than we thought. There, we got them surrounded. There's nowhere to run. Surrender peacefully with your hands up. All we have left are the council dorms. To be caught now? Their vigilance was more aggressive than expected. Don't be disappointed. Even this can be a good experience. The artist's path is not meant to be easy. While it will not be painless, I believe we'll find our answers. In art, the... dramatic pause. Challenge is all that matters. Enough with the babbling. What matters is that you're all caught in the act. Arrest them! So it seems the student council also doubles as their what do you call this? Their disciplinary team. What's that? Where are those bells coming from? Over there. It's the nameless bell tower. Someone's ringing it. It's ringing. The legendary bell. That rings itself on Doomsday. This better not be Doomsday. I don't want another Volume F again. Not anytime soon, girls. You don't know what that was like. Though I'm pretty sure you saw the red skies.
アルカナに導かれし者よ、こちらへ。
Do you have any idea how much property damage happened during Volume F? That would be a mess to clean up again. They're saying isn't there? There's a saying, isn't there? On Doomsday, the bell sings alone. You really believe that? It's just a schoolyard urban legend. Urban legend or not, it's really ringing. It's so ominous. Who's ringing it? Is it Rena? This is not something ominous. This is the sound of a girl's true heart. It is the sound of someone cherishing us all. Rena! With the support from afar. It is the sound of respectful disagreement, the ring of anxiety and regret, and the sound of guilt and self-blame overcoming the weight of helplessness. She tells her true story in her own way. Yes, we hear you. The beat of your beautiful, worried heart ringing above us. Top of the nameless bell tower. Sha! What am I even doing here? How could they be so stupid? How could they get caught? Now that it's come to this, you better finish the job, you hear me? You idiot seniors! The triumphant music! Oh, that music is great. This is what true friendship is about. There's a murder of crows too? They're spooked. Let's take our chance. Master, take my hand. Unprotected? Everyone, it's time to complete the spell. The wish-fulfilling magic is upon us. And we gotta get through all these mobs first. Let's go.
アルカナの示す場所へ。
Oh crap, we gotta change it again. Oh well.
静かに。
Oh, this art piece back here looks so spooky.
星よ、輝け。
What is this music? Why is it like this?
聖なる波動はここに。
This is such a nice music for a battle theme. What the heck?
幽霊みたいな。アルカナよ、切り札となれ。じゃあ、私
Alright, drink some
が乗ろう
coffee.
かな。
That is so nice.
オカルトを信じる者が勝つんだよ。
Oh, I remember this music. It is a music of danger. This place is oddly empty. We lost them in their own dorm. I think everyone headed to the nameless bell tower. Oh, Rena, I hope she made it out okay. Since the bell is silent, they should return soon. Everyone, let's hurry. Now, we just finished up at the front. Oh, who is this? Oh, got caught again. How did you get out? How did you get to our dorms? Everyone, freeze! We're done with your crude tricks. Nya, it's too late. We just completed the magic circle. It's time. And so with the full moon, the gates of truth will open. magic circle in the full moon? Could it be? Everyone knows about the legends. Apparently. She's actually doing it. The urban legend? Absolutely. We'll show you. Magic circle, activate! Can we see it? Oh, wow! That with LED and reflective tape? That's actually really good. Ah, my strength! My life force! Girls, you're overreacting. Is this how I die? What's gotten into you? It's just LED lighting. Yeah, I know. The mood felt right, I guess. The mood felt right. Come on, not all magic circles drain your mana and life energy. I wonder if they added this to the lessons. Probably the history lessons. I wouldn't doubt it. Uh-huh. Why isn't anything happening? I laid all the plans out. The circle was drawn perfectly. Is there no such thing as wish-fulfilling magic? But isn't it wonderful? All of Wild Hunt is shining. Yeah, it is shining. Out of respect, we use a special title for those who handle gems. They're called Shapers of Light. And gems mean more than simple stones. I see beautiful gems sparkling all around us, like in the passion of so many girls fighting for their dreams. That being said, as I stand with you, I see that we crafted together this bewitching shape of light. Is all that matters. Alright, wrap it up, surrender peacefully. And you'll pay for interrupting our sleep. Back to the meditation room, everyone! No escaping this time. And we did it with very nice music. Does Sensei get sent also? Is this how it ends? Can I not, like, actually summon a devil from Gehenna? Everyone? Wait. Akira? Why are you saving us? Because Sensei's here. Hello. Please wait a moment. The Assembly President requests a word. The Assembly President? She wants to talk to us? Correct. It's for you. Oh, we don't actually get to see the President. Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is Uruwashi Manami, President of the Assembly of Arts. We get a name, but we don't get a face. I know it's late at night. Thank you for your hard work. I wish I could be there at the scene with you, but due to unfavorable circumstances, I had to call in. First, to be honest, I'm very touched. Really? I was not expecting that. Oh, now I'm touched that you're touched. I've long taken an interest in the artists of Unit 404. I knew they would make something wonderful together. Something unique and breathtaking. Tonight, you have met my lofty expectations by crafting a masterpiece. This is a never-before-seen avant-garde installation where Wild Hunt's past and present are linked through light and understated geometrics. I wish to keep this work of art exhibited and maintained. Let everyone know that this art was made by Unit 404. Approved! It wasn't even meant to be a work of art, but it is now a work of art. Furthermore, I intend to have an observation deck installed so that everyone can enjoy the view. Once I get a proper photograph, I will proudly display it in my museum. I look forward to your next endeavor, Unit 404. I hope to meet you all in person next time. Thank you for this creation and the birth of a new art form. Farewell. The magic circle we drew is a masterpiece? It's as I told you. It's an exquisite shaping of light. Council members, you think it's pretty too, don't you? And that's why we didn't use graffiti. Well, yes. It'd be a shame to take it down. I always wanted to make something people would notice. To be a beloved artist, not a failing student. And the only reason I kept a confident smile was because I couldn't hide the shame. But now, thank you. This all because of you. If it weren't for your help, No, this was possible because you worked hard. Please be proud. You can cook. This is the wonderland of hopes and dreams. This is where everyone's dreams come true. Master. Yes, I will continue to work hard and do my best. I believe I'll be able to do anything with you by my side. Where's Rena now? She needs to show up. And Akira is also happy. Yay. There she is. Yes, all of it really did come true. This is the wish-fulfilling magic I wanted. Ah. Hey, it's the event art. Event illustration. What do you mean, Miria? Sure, we'll go with that. I wish for all of you to fulfill your dreams. And for the magical days like this to continue forever. Yay. Art truly is magic. Or is magic truly art? I don't even know anymore. Maybe they're the same thing. Wait, hold up. Meditation room? Late night. Oh, wait. Either they still get sent to the meditation room, or we have a little one-on-one talk with a certain someone. Everyday life continues. While it was great to create a masterpiece, why did we still end up here? We're locked in here again. Even with approval. You brought this on yourselves. You should be happy this is all you get for causing so much trouble. But why are you here, Rena? I confessed, of course. I went into a restricted area and rang the bell. I'm a very conscientious student, unlike you all. As I thought, you were the one who made the bell sing. Ringing the doomsday bell. You're too bold. Doomsday? What doomsday? That's all stupid nonsense and urban legend. But it worked. It granted our wishes. You're the only one who got your wish, Eri. No, mine also came true. I have a battle of the bands coming up, and I was wondering how I could overwhelm my rival. While running from the prefectural council, I was struck as new raw lyrics and melodies came to me. So thanks, Eri, my problem was solved. I've been mentally rehearsing it. Would you like to hear it aloud? No, it's fine. I like it when you're kind and gentle. I'm always kind and gentle. I mean, it's just death metal music. It's not that bad. You mean that you always like me? Cha! Actually, I also realized something. You too? I remembered a love of my past life. Okay, sure. I wasn't initially sure, but the more I observed, the more certain I became. You're not curious who it is? Not one bit. You're going to babble some nonsense again. I see, Rena. Doesn't believe in past lives. You've forgotten my gentle touch. I'm sad. What are you talking about? Gentle touch? You're not saying I'm your past love, are you? We deeply cherish each other, and they were roommates. I was the master. Oh, even worse. And Rena was my cute cat. Hey, you know what? That's fair. Cha! Stop it! You're acting like a cat, Rena. You're just proving her right. I see it. It's true that Rena's quite cute. Cha! Anyway, thank you, Rena. Everyone was blessed because you helped out. Not everyone. I didn't get anything. Not true. You also had your wish granted. I did? What wish? The wish to have even more fun with us. When did I wish for that? I swear to you, you'll see someday. I'll show you all that there's no such thing as the occult. She says with the swirly eyes. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. And I swear that I haven't noticed Rena's obsessively reading astrology books before bed. Hey, astrology is also kind of occult-like, isn't it? And I swear I didn't notice Rena watching from behind the pillar every time I used the Athenor. Athenor. What is the Athenor? I'm guessing that's alchemy stuff? Yeah. And I swear that I'll never forget how passionately Rena asked how my tarot readings always come true. Called out. You may deny it, Rena, but everyone knows you enjoy them. You enjoy everyone's company. You enjoy the little magic in everyone's life. Is Rena actually interested in the occult? Whatever, y'all talk too much. And there she goes. Yeah. Then let's plan our next piece, shall we? How shall we wow everyone How shall we wow everyone? Does everyone have to be wowed? Can't we just be normal? If it doesn't wow, then it's not worth doing. We're trying to be revolutionary. Revolutionary. Then how about we visit the Assembly President's personal museum? It's said to house Wildhound's most mystical artwork. It's absolutely forbidden to normal students. No explanation's ever been offered. Perhaps we could find clues there, and they would help us uncover the secret behind the portrait of Genesis. Or it could just be all of Akira's stolen goods. That's probably what it is. Contraband among contrabands. The personal museum of the Assembly President. I'm curious as well. I wonder what kind of occult mysteries are hidden inside. You've never been canoeing? No. Other than the Assembly President, no one's ever been inside. Not even the benevolent thief. Oh! It seems Akira is a legend around these parts. I think I see why, at least part of her motivation, that art should not be hoarded by anyone. You want to sneak in there? Are you serious? Yeah. Nothing's impossible when we work together, right? Those faces are really going to do it. Sensei, do something. We're already in enough trouble. Stop them. Be responsible. Hearing this makes me curious. What is in there? But let's try the normal channels first. I'll see if I can arrange for more students to access it. Even it's not perfectly permissible, we'll make do somehow. Kanoe cannot be stopped when she's in this state. My heart is racing. Sounds like our next operation is decided. Now, I hereby announce, as the president of the Occult Investigation Society, our next objective is the Assembly President's Museum. We'll investigate all manner of occult secrets there. What am I going to do with you all? Will the Occult Investigation Society's next outing succeed? Find out next time on Wild Hunt Academy Part 2. But first, a word from our thief. Of course, everyone down there heard it. I mean, it's an attic. Sound travels through wood. They're planning something fun. I'll enjoy seeing what they get into. As an officer of the Prefectural Council, and as the benevolent thief, I'll wait the day we meet again. So it's definitely a secret. So she's not been expelled like some of the other 7 prisoners. She's just very sneaky about it. On whatever stage that may be. Complete for now. That's a nice little introduction to Wild Hunt Academy. I did quite enjoy that. Oh, so that's how that laugh goes. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. Shame we didn't get to talk to Miria, question mark, but I'll trust next time as always. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we get a proper interaction with her. I mean, there is another Wild Hunt Academy planned, so I guess we'll see then. We'll see then after everything. Let me see. I want to see how many tickets I got. Because I don't want to tap into my pyroxenes, even though I'm pretty darn close to getting 3 pities, which is... Do I need 3 pities? I think I need 3.5 pities. Just in case things go absolutely south with the fest pools. But what do I actually have right now? Do I have anything? What do I have? I have 1 10-pull ticket. So I will use the 1 10-pull ticket. It is the only thing I can do at the moment. Let's see. It doesn't really matter on who we're picking. Oh, she's got the little ASMR thing. I guess her voice is very ASMR-ish. If we listen to Kanoe. Let me see if I can roll Kanoe really quick over here. I've been listening to her lines a little bit. It's a nice voice. That is a nice voice for creepy ASMR. Actually, I'm kind of curious what her ASMR is like. We're accelerating by 1 week soon. Oh, by 1 week soon? We do need less dead weeks in between, but I'm assuming the dead weeks are there by design anyway, because even Japan gets dead weeks in between. Just hope we get more AOE so we can get more resources from that. Alright, I'm just gonna do 1 roll, 1 10 roll, because this thing's gonna expire anyway. Hoping for the best. Oh, I have 2 of them! 1 is timed. I think the other one is not timed. Oh, nope, this is normal. That's normal. Alright. Well, I'm not expecting much anyway. At least it's not the classic blue archive. I'll use the other 10 roll ticket, why not? It's just a ticket. Oh, yep. Arona is cursing me for going to all the different gacha games. Arona, I'm not gonna stick with Enfield for long. That game is not Factorio. So please, no, please have mercy. Oh! Spook! We got a spook! There is hope. What is this? Who is it? Who is it? You gotta be a little tsundere, but who is it? It could be a dupe. Come on, who is it? Nah. Oh, she really wanted to be with us. She really wanted to be with us. It's true love. It's true love. It's too bad I already used my invitation ticket for today. So we're gonna have to do her Momo talk another time. Welcome home, Kanoe. I would want Eri here too, but Kanoe was the one I'm more interested in at the moment. Buy one? I do have some cash that I can probably use at the gas station. So maybe... No. If I buy one, it would be because I got her first. I didn't get her first. But now I get to listen to Kanoe ASMR. A different time, not today. It's a canon love in the past life. I feel like Sensei has a lot of wives already. We have, personally speaking, Hina as the main wife. And then we have Yuka, the first wife. And then we have Kisaki, the other wife. And then Iruha, the other wife. And then we have Kanoe now, who is the past life wife. I don't know how that works. But... I wanna put her in the office at least. Let's put her in the lobby. Fuka is the trad wife. She's okay. She's fine. It's just if we make her wife, she's gonna get stolen every single time. She does anyway, normally. But you know that's beside the point. That's beside the point. Sort by name. Actually, not sort by name. Sort by acquired. Sort by acquired, and you are here.
私、体温が低いんだ。だから、そばで温めてもらわないとダメなの。
That is sneaky! Oh, that is so sneaky! You want to steal my warmth? Is that it? Okay, fine. Well, we'll give you a hug.
このヘアゴムのおかげで私見えるんだよね。冗談だよ。
But it's probably true.
私の特製ポーションいる？先生のために。いろいろ入れたんだ。
A few things. What is that? Hypnosis, mind-altering drugs, aphrodisiacs. We don't need that. we don't need all that. We're fine without it. It's okay. It's all right.
運命はあるんだよ。私たちの出会いがそれを証明してる。
So true. I wasn't really expecting on getting you, but I did get you, and that is... it happened, guys. It happened. True love. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm not sure what we'll do next week. Oh no, wait, there's still the Hyakuyaku event that I haven't done. The Hyakuyaku swimsuit event. We did the story a few weeks ago, but we haven't done the event. and I was on a trip when that event dropped. So we're gonna do that next week. Speaking of next week, it's not going to be on the same day. So it's Friday right now. It's not gonna be on a Friday because I have something to do on the weekend. So it's gonna be a little bit earlier during the week. Just FYI. Same thing for Limbus Company next week. It's going to be... It might not even be next week for Limbus Company. I don't want to do Limbus Company on a weekday. Especially for the last part, which I hear takes 10 hours. So it's either going to be on the following Sunday or the following Saturday after next. We'll have to play it by ear because I gotta go places. Alright. And then after that, I think I'll be like mostly caught up with Blue Archive. The only other things I haven't really done in Blue Archive, and we could probably do like a whole thing of this, are the mini stories. There's definitely mini stories that I had to skip because just to get the rewards, and I wasn't ready to read them on stream yet. So there's many stories to do. And there'll also be some of these club stories too that I haven't done before. Even though they say some of them says cleared and not new, I haven't actually read some of these before. So there's a lot to do there. And then if I catch up even with that, I was planning to do like the Korean version, the Korean dub of the main story up to how far it gets. And then I'll truly be at a loss for what to do after that. Then maybe we can do some other things. But anyway, that's gonna do it for now. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Let me get our outro for today. So I'm gonna have to mute this in the background. And this comes up. That is not the one. Let's see. I don't think there's a whole lot of different music that were remixed for this event that I saw. It's been harder and harder to find remixes of the newer event the event BGMs. So here we are, Kanoe again, part 2. All right. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye. And disappear.